What up, dog? That's a little quick boy here, y'all. Y'all know I just got off and I gotta go back in. It's gonna be like about eight straight days. It's all good, though. What's good, y'all? I was trying to show off the yard at work. Tried to include y'all in it. Got every bit of about 20 minutes, and that boy went. Well, y'all see the work. What up, though? This morning. I only want to select a few seeing this stream. That's why I got help at the beginning of it. See, when you ask for help on this platform, when you ask for assistance, unless you got some dogs in your corner, don't be expecting nobody to help you. But this dialogue lets it be known that, hey, I asked. I asked. You understand? That's what the dialogue do. So when I come on this piece, when I get that lump of bread and I come on this bitch being extra friendly, extra giving, and you find yourself not being one of those ones that get gave some gifts, hey, that's all I got to say, man. But let me explain where I'm coming from, y'all. I got to get another computer because I don't have the editing programs on this computer right here. Won't allow me to download that free editing program Christ Council and them put me up on. So I got to get another computer. My baby's computer went out on him, so I'm gonna give him this computer. Got to get me another computer. I got to get my subscription, and I got most of the funds I need to get my game. But I'm gonna have to wait another 2-3 weeks to execute because I got bills coming up. School is here, so I just need a little assistance. Just need a little bit. Mm. One thing I can promise that if you help me when I need you, I guarantee you the same thing gonna be done back to you. That's just the way I roll. That's just the way I roll. I ask my people, man. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Ask Victor Moan how I roll. You did? Ask my homie Bree how I roll. We do this for real, real. We don't do this for fun. Or should I say for play. We do it for real, real. It's just the way it is. But anyway, I gotta get my Madden. I gotta get my subscription. I gotta get my game. I'm good with these headphones right now. My sound pretty clear, CC. I was telling my men how focused I am on doing this, and they gave me the suggestion. Hey, man, have a curl-a-thon. You understand? Or my bad, have a curl raiser. You know. And I said, man, every time I come on this platform and ask for assistance, man, it get turned into something that it ain't even the furthest thing from my mind. And my people had to remind me, closed mouths don't get fed, man. You the one say you trying to do this ASAP, man, before something else come up and something else happen, man. Reach out. So that's what I'm doing. Everything that need to be done gonna get done eventually anyway, but I'm trying to bring this content to my channel as soon as possible. I'm trying to brush up on my skills as soon as possible before this 23 come out. And that's my motivation for staying up a little bit longer before I crash out. Mm-hmm. Now, like I said, uh, 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 a blessing is a blessing. If it happened, it happened. If it don't, I ain't gonna cry about it. I'm gonna keep moving on. hmm But I wanted to show y'all that new electric F-150. They brought some in the yard. What made me really want to show y'all is that I couldn't hear the things running. It basically sounded like nothing. You know what I'm saying? No type of knowing that the engine running or nothing. It just was clean and quiet, and usually a big truck like that you can hear it growl. Couldn't hear none of that stuff, man. None of that stuff. But here this morning. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the I'm looking at the little thing now. Dang, they got it at the top of my screen. Wow. Yeah. Help Curl get this old nasty piece of PS5. How about that part? How about that part? And see, the thing about me, when I reach out for assistance and get assistance, I always show improve. I don't never just, hey, take my word for it. I always show improve. And this will be no different. No different at all. So what I was talking about earlier is I was looking at Buddy Lee's live, and I was checking out Buddy Lee's live, and I came in at the part where he was showing this girl or this dude. I don't know what it was. I just know I seen the picture and I seen it talking. Excuse me. And the dude had the little bumps on his face or whatnot. It looked like a sham to me. Didn't look authentic or nowhere near authentic to me. But I'm looking at that and I'm trying to gauge the reaction of the people. And the reaction of the people was, uh, wow, this is real. Man, please. Anybody, and I mean anybody, especially if you got a little computer skill and a little makeup skill, can do what these people doing. Uh, I'm gonna call it like I'm gonna call it, and you can disagree with me all you want to, but it ain't gonna change the way I feel. That C19 thing was witchcraft 101 to me, and I known people to fall. I've known people that fail from it. So all I'm gonna point out is if you're not a doctor and you didn't diagnose your loved one, quit trusting what the doctors, those people, those oath takers say. Because those oath takers were given a memorandum to say that and put that on every person that checked into the hospital, including the people that died from car crash or uh, gunshot, stab, suicide, jump off a building. Yeah, they died from this, but they were also suffering from this all as well. And I've seen it over and over again. And you see the reaction of the people when you say, no, it's not true. They get so uptight, ready to fight you for people that lie to you every day. And I'm going to sound like a broken record. But nowhere are you making hundreds of thousands of dollars for sitting up talking for 15 minutes in one whole day. No way. The only way you make that much money to put your face on the big screen somewhere everybody want to be anyway, because everybody wants to be famous, everybody wants to be seen, right? Right. So you're gonna get that much money for in a whole day's total. You probably do 3 news broadcasts in one day, and you're only spending like 15 minutes total, no more than 20, 25 minutes in a whole day speaking, making that much money. See, the truth don't cost. The truth don't cost. It's people on this platform right now that don't turn their camera on unless they ready to make money. So y'all think these movie stars and superstars feel any different than you, a motherfucker that ain't even known worldwide? So you think they turn on their camera and they not making money? The TO thing, all sham. See, what you got to understand is that the athletes you see aren't just athletes. They're athletic actors. They're athletic actors. Understand this. TO, if I'm not mistaken, maybe somebody can correct me, is a Hall of Famer. Do you know these people has eyes on them all the time? You know, like the ex-presidents do? Eyes on them all the time. So when he had this run-in with this neighbor, where was the people that have their eyes on him? Where were they at? We both know who T.O. is. Or should I say, we all know who T.O. is. Though, especially if you're my age. Was a real good football player that was presented to us. Real hands, you know, real athlete, right? So all of a sudden, while all this going on, a neighbor who knows him wants to bring up this black white thing and all this, you know, everything that's going on in the news right now. You know, the racial discrimination and all this stuff right now. Come on, man. Come on. I ain't nowhere near as famous as a TO. I ain't nowhere near famous. Those events you see happen on the news, those events you see people record, have the camera running, just so happen when you see these things go on. If you're not a victim of it, or somebody you love and trust and believe is not a victim of it, quit believing this shit. It's like everything you see on this screen, all you need is a little picture, a little image, and you're bought and sold. You bought and sold. It's that easy. People ought to be ashamed of themselves for being that easy to fool. Especially the people. Listen, I be on YouTube with these people, and you be swearing these people are some of the most intelligent people because they got all the bases covered. And then they'll bring some shit out their mouth like the Hubble telescope. They'll bring something out their mouth like, oh, they just took these pictures off on Mars. They'll bring some stuff out their mouth like, oh, T.O. got into it with their neighbor. Man, what? Or they'll bring some stuff out their mouth like, series, can you do this for me? Now, listen, I can understand people in the suburbs trusting this type of stuff. But if you grew up in the hood, you got a certain type of paranoia about you that you don't just trust no electronic thing just sitting in your house recording everything that happened in your house. I'm sorry. You even see these dumbass dope dealers talking about series, do this, do that. A dope dealer. When I seen niggas, let me change that, because niggas, to me, is ignorant people. When I seen people from the hood talking about, hey, serious, do this, do that. I just threw up both my hands, Marvin Gaye style. Make me wanna holler, throw up both my hands. Whoa, make me wanna holler, throw up both my hands. I said, wow, inner city people is talking, has Siri in their house, purpose, or should I say voluntarily giving their voice to this thing. I just couldn't believe it. And it ain't like I'm going off of just one or two people I seen a lot in the hood. You be thinking these people so intelligent, man. Listen, at the end of the day, all of us are human. We can't be no more than that. There's people that rule this world that knows our limitations. They know how gullible we are, and they know we trust our news media. We trust them. We trust them so much. Go back 2 years from now when a pandemic hit. Look how many people was out in the streets getting into it with each other. Getting into it with each other because they trust what they heard on the news. Oh, get away from me. It's 3 feet. Now, in all actuality, I really didn't argue too much about the face mask and the 6 feet because, nigga, give me 6 feet anyway. Because, be honest, a lot of these people wasn't clean no way and still ain't clean. They just putting up the facade like they clean. Talking about wash your hands after you do that. Nigga, you should be doing that anyway. Somebody got to tell you to do that. Talking about cough in your arm. Nigga, I was doing that way before this pandemic shit started. Ooh, and don't go nowhere, y'all, shopping or something like that, and have a little cough. Oh my God. People almost got beat up. People almost got beat up because I'm outspoken. I'm outspoken. I'm up in the Chinese food spot. We probably about a good 4 deep up in there. And I come up in there and it's a couple older people in there. So I'm thinking like, okay, these older people, a little bit more sense than, a normal person. Man, this old woman was looking and paranoid and scared and, hurrying up and getting away. And I got a little, oh man, the look on her face was like true terror. I said, wow, this is what you call sheeple. So I don't really like to just assume based off body language and expression. So I threw the conversation out there. The TV up on the wall, the news came by, and the subject came up, and there's been more breakouts here and this, that, and the other. And you see them like, oh man, what we gonna do, this, that, and the other. So, I'm usually an ass, a butthole, but I decided to be considerate because a whole lot of people, when you talk about putting human on a pedestal and just automatically assuming because y'all got a lot of things in common, y'all believe the same thing, that these people automatically on your level. That's not the case. That's not the case. Quit looking at human more than you supposed to. Quit lifting a human being up based off the relationships you have with each other, based off the good conversations, because it means nothing. How many people went out there and ran and got jabbed because they had fear in them? And Cooks, I can't remember his name, Jay Cook, something like that. He and that's another brother I gotta have a conversation with. He quoted the scripture while talking about trying to legitimize adultery. He quoted the scripture Hosea saying, my people versus something is their lack of knowledge. He quoted that. And that's the fact of the matter. The only way you fear anything is if you have lack of knowledge about what it is you're fearing. You fear the bully after school because you heard what the bully can do, uh, and you don't want to run into him and possibly get the same thing that everybody else ran ran into this bully got. So you fear it. But if you are a person that really don't care about fighting and losing no fight, winning no fight, you're a person that got balls that just, you down for whatever. You come at me this way, I'm gonna come at you back this way. No hard feelings. Then you don't fear that bully at the end of school. You don't care. Hey, such and such looking so. Let him look. Oh, they got three. He got his brothers. Oh, okay. What? No. Take care of your business first. I'll take care of you.
Yeah, well,
Um. So with that in mind, um, you only fear because you have lack of knowledge of that in which you fear. See, when this pandemic thing went down, see, I have knowledge on different levels. And no, I'm not super intelligent. I'm not really called. I can have an intellectual conversation, but I wouldn't lower my standards to say I'm an intellectual because I'm not. Notice I said lower my standards by being an intellectual. I'm not that. I'm just a person that sees, touch, feel, and make my guesstimation off that. I don't take nobody's word for it. And I don't tell nobody to take my word for it. I tell people to make me earn the trust. You know how you just automatically trust Channel 7, Channel 4, Channel 2 if you in Detroit, CNN, MSNBC, and all that. You know how you just automatically trust because certain people have certain titles and you just figure, oh, this person is going to be honest with me. I don't do that. I don't I don't ascribe to that. I say question everything. Everything. If it don't sound right, maybe you thinking a little slow that day, that week, that month, that year. If it don't add up, if it don't make sense, question it. And even when it make too much sense, question it. Because an old saying said, if it sounds too good to be true, that's probably what it is. Too good to be true. hmm Having a little coffee this morning, y'all. I was on my way home from work. I said, I've been moving pretty good, like I told my little homie. Since I started working, I've been moving a whole lot better. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Motion wise, you know what I'm saying? And early, I was just so used to going to work, falling asleep, trying to sleep as long as I can before I got to go back to work again. But this past week, I've been finding myself doing something a little bit different. I want to do more in a day. I don't want my day just being isolated to just doing two things. So, like today, I'm going out here and get me some more data for my phone because I can make my work nights a lot more easier if I'm able to go live. So today, the reason why I can't go get a PlayStation 5 today myself, because I'm about to buy my StreamYards. I'm about to get my computer. I'm going to get my data. I got to get my membership. Well, I got to get the Madden because that's where I'm gonna be making my money off of. And it's I just what I just spoke on. Besides the PS5, was like $300-400 right there in itself. So that's gonna eat up damn near half of my check. That right there, and that ain't even the PS5. So I'm just putting out there in the universe the truth. Nobody had to pay me for the truth. I'm bringing the truth every time I come to this platform. And I'm not telling you to believe it or take my word for it. What I will tell you is to prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Uh, Muhammad Ali wasn't silenced. You remember how the honorable Elijah Muhammad silenced Malcolm X? You remember that, right? Tell me why that wasn't the same thing that happened to Muhammad Ali. Tell me why that wasn't the same thing that happened to Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor, go back to Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor had no problem with telling you he had to do gay shit to get into Hollywood. Anybody that's around my age know this. They ain't got to go research that if you're around my age. Richard Pryor made jokes out of his misery. He talked about putting his mouth on men. He talked about men putting his mouth on him. I remember they did a roast on this black dude. I can't remember his name. And he brought up the fact how they had to go to some white dude's house and do some gay shit to get in the movie. Yeah. Niggas don't know, man. And guess what happened? Look what happened to Richard Pryor before he died. They had to shut him up. He's bumbling and mumbling. And then y'all got to remember, these people are actors. They're actors. Why are you people trusting actors? Listen, actors don't get paid unless the camera is on. They don't get paid unless the camera was on. Muhammad Ali was an actor. He was an agent. His name was Cassius Clay. Cassius Clay, y'all. 3-3. ABC. 3 is the third letter in the alphabet. It was a dead giveaway about who he is. His name was Cassius Clay, right? Then he changed his name to Muhammad Ali. Now check this out. Why do both of them get 33 numerology? Do y'all know what the 33 is the representation of? Yes, it's the representation of police. Police equal 33. But it's who the police belongs to that holds the true identity of the 33. They belong to the oath take. Let me get that right. They belong to the oath takers. Okay? The police belong to the oath takers. All right? Now, not only do the police belong to the oath takers, the fire department belongs to the oath takers. Your judges, your lawyers belong to the oath takers. Okay? Your what else I'm leaving? I said fire department, police. Your doctors belong to the oath takers. Your scientists. See, this ain't no coincidence. This is the actual factual. Go get your most famous book out the library, the most celebrated book in the media or mainstream, and guess what you got? An oath taker. Go give me your most famous astronaut. President. They're all oath takers. Now, see, me at one time in my life, I never really understood what that meant. It took a lot of years, a lot of confrontation, and a lot of research to find out exactly what's the big idea of the oath takers. Now, first of all, what made me curious about it was the Bible. Yes. I hate I'm sounding like Morpheus right now, but yes, the Bible, Neo. The Bible said, do not take any oaths or swear to anything in heaven or on earth. This is the Bible saying this. And I'm not talking about New Testament, because Jesus, he regurgitated that. But we're talking about the Old Testament here. We're talking about Proverbs. Warn man not to take any oaths and swear to anything in the heaven, in the sea, or on the earth. Said, but let your yes mean yes and your no mean no. That's what the scriptures proclaim. So now I get older and I always got this scripture in the back of my head, and my partner is in association. And I really ain't paying no attention to it. You know, you're young, you're dumb, you're full of cum, chewing no bubble gum. I really ain't paying no attention to this, y'all. I really ain't. But every Sunday, me and my homeboy, we got a crib together. And I want to get with the girls. I want to go out and stretch out a little bit. And he always got to go to this meeting. Most of the times, way up there in Lansing. So one day I just got a little irritated. Like, damn, dog, you can't miss a day. Ain't like you going to church or nothing. He like, nah, woo, woo, woo. So I'm like, what y'all be doing? And he said, well, I can't tell you what we be doing, but you can come with me and find out. And I'm like, I can just come with you. It's just like that, straight like that. He's like, yeah, you come. And me, my young dumb ass, I'm thinking like, man, this nigga be gone to this shit like 4-5 hours. Nah, I ain't about to get here and go sit up in nowhere for no 4-5 hours. Nah. I ain't had no car at the time. He the only one had the car at the time too, so I can't leave until he ready. Like, nah, I'm good on that. But over the years, it always, mess with me. Like, damn, this is my dog. This is one of the guys I called on my show to steal my dog today. He's not telling me what the fuck is going on. I said, damn, this must be some strong type of whatever going on. Because who gonna tell, if he tell me what they be doing, who I'm gonna tell? I'm not about to tell nobody on my dog. I'm not about to snitch on them if it's ever a thing. But then you start to recognize, where is the first MTV studio? Anybody know? I know CC know. Where is the first MTV studio, and what is it? I get paid today. That's why I'm trying to hustle up on this PlayStation. I get paid today. And I need answers. Y'all want me to tell you? Okay, let me tell you. First of all, it's located in Canada. Right? Second of all, it's a Masonic temple. MTV's first studio is a Masonic temple that's still there right now. Y'all don't find that crazy? That's why if you're in the city that have Masonic temples, why do you think all the stars go there? Remember those rappers in Detroit? We got the big Masonic temple. I'm going to ride past that boy on y'all. I'm going to go stand across the street from it and show it to y'all. All the old school rappers, singers and stuff, they all go to the Masonic temple. Y'all think that's just by chance, or do you think it's a design? They either go to Fox, which in numerology is 666. And if y'all want to know what I mean by 666 in Fox, just leave me a message and I'll break it down for you. Leave a comment, and I'll definitely break that down to you on a near future video. Lovingly break it down to you. It's either the Fox Theater or the Masonic Temple, right? Now, it's that way because these people are brotherhoods. You know how back in the day we used to listen to Spice One and all of them, and you hear straight up G's, I'm a G, this, that, and the other. Well, see, they was telling us the whole time. See, the truth always be in your face. They was telling us the whole time that they were G's. And because it's a hardcore rap, we just automatically associated it with gangster. Gangster. I'm a G. And y'all don't know how long it took me to erase that from my vocabulary. When I found out what G really mean. What up, though, Bree? My young dog. I'm talking about young dog. All of us either 40 or touching 40. Fuck, I'm talking about young dog. But yeah, all of them are brotherhood, dog. And don't worry about it. This ain't something that I fought against this information I'm giving y'all for a long time before I literally had to tuck my tail in and accept it. So don't worry about it. You know, I know it touches people a little bit when they hear their celebrities or favorite stars or and what I call it, and I'm a break it down why I call it that, sellouts. Because I just call it that, period. Because it's no different than gang. Well, you got to understand, this is where your gangs come from. This is where your blood and Crips come from. They come from Masonic temples. That's another. If y'all ever want to talk about that, leave a comment. Leave it in the comments, and we'll talk about it. We'll get down to it. We will get down to it now. Y'all know I ain't got no problem with that. But just pay attention from this point on. Look what type of comedy acts go to the Masonic Temple if you got one, if you got a Fox Theater. Just check it out. It's always the same. It took years for me to stop denying the truth. People think because I let these bars flow off my tongue, I put this awareness out there like I'm okay with it, like I'm happy. No, hell no. I believed in these people. I trusted in the news just like y'all did. I used to sit up and look at the news. If I ain't playing no video game or in no studio, I'm sitting up in the crib looking at the news all day because of fear. Oh, they talking about North Korea doing this. They got the nuclear bombs. Ooh. Fear, man. And then when you learn that it really ain't no countries, yo. All this shit is illusion. There are no, you talking about Russia and this place going into war. Listen, Russia and that place are in the same brotherhood. They're brothers. See, quit listening to the language. Quit looking at the dress. Look at their hands. That's another thing the Bible warned you about. Trusting people that talk with their hands. See, that's why they try to scare y'all away from that Bible, because the Bible will help prevent a lot of heartache and pain, and Satan want his blood. Satan don't want to prevent you from heartache and pain. He want to bring it your way. So what better thing to do than make sure this book is a fairy tale to everybody? Everybody. And we're talking about being warned in this book in the Old Testament once again. Once again, Proverbs. Beware of people that speak with their hands and wink their eyes. Yeah. Yeah. and stick out their tongue. Yeah. The Bible forewarned all this stuff that's going on right now. The Bible warned about this uh, way before Jesus got here. Where do you think these people got it from? Why do you think they do what they do? Why do you think they put the finger up to their mouth in a motion? Yeah, we see shh, right? Keep the secrets, right? Nah. But guess what that sign is really? Guess what it really means? That sure sign you seen is not just merely be quiet, keep the secrets, but it's also labeled the sign of Horus. It's the sign of Horus. You can go back and see statues that's as old as ancient Babylon or hieroglyphics with people with the finger up to their mouth in a shush motion. It's the sign of Horus. Do I need to break down what Horus is to y'all? Horus is the devil. Plain, simple, flat out. It's the devil. Horus is the devil. The same God the ancient Egyptians worship. It's the devil. The same God that's being worshipped today. I looked at a clip of Moses' 10 Commandments. Do y'all remember the time when the part in the movie where Moses went up to the mountain and he took forever, and the people said, "Hey, where are you at? Blase splee. We need a golden God." Now check this out. And I just spoke on this a few days ago, and I seen a clip of it. Just so happened to see a clip of it yesterday before I went to work. Um, they made a bull, right? They made a golden calf, another thing that they worship. And the crowd asks, "We need a virgin sacrifice. We need a sacrifice." So they just picked the girl out the crowd and threw her up on the thing where the bull was at, and they dancing around because they about to lead this girl to her death. Now, for some reason, people think that, oh, they just did that way back then because they didn't know no better. Listen, they're worshiping the same gods that those people were worshiping thousands of years ago. They're worshiping the same gods. The same gods that they worship ask for what they ask for. That's blood sacrifice. Okay? They ask for blood. The greatest sacrifice is the sacrifice of one's loved one. So the prominent people, they have that orgy. Those babies come out a year later. Those babies almost one or a little bit, almost, uh, uh, or should I say, those babies freshly born, still babies, suckling. Throw those babies in the fire to the gods that they worship. And like my little homie just said, ain't nothing changed. Nothing has changed. They're still doing the same thing. And the sad part about it, CC, see, like my baby girl say over there, they, these people don't like this type of teaching, dog. These niggas frown at what I'm about to get ready and put down. The sad part about it is, CC, is that they tell you that they're doing these things. That's the sad part. They literally tell you that they're doing these things I'm speaking of right now. I almost knocked my damn thing down. And like I said, don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. All you gotta do is prove me wrong. All right. All you gotta do is prove me wrong. I ain't gonna be mad at you. I'm gonna be happy. Y'all think we, us as real as find this stuff out, and we're delighted that the world is fucked up and fake, and we're all it, because I'm telling you, I'm ecstatic with this. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Nah, man. Nah, hell no. uh, I seen observing stuff playing the game. I didn't invite him. Hey, observing soon. I don't think he here. He probably knocked out. But if you see this later, I'm gonna get you, man. I ain't. I'm not really that type of video game player, the fighting games, but I love playing them. I find somebody we can just keep going over and over again where I can figure out the configuration and stuff. But yeah, it's happening in our neighborhoods, and it's so covert that you would never imagine that people in the hood is sacrificing their children. And I just want you to, put up your little school lunchbox pail, put up your little boots, and man up, because it's happening right in front of your face. It's happening and has been happening for quite some time. It's nothing new under the sun. That's also an Old Testament, Ecclesiastes. There's nothing new up under the sun. And don't be don't be uh so blown away when you get these men like myself that know scripture and know the Bible real good and can go here to here. Hey, don't worry about that, because Satan can do the same thing. Satan can do the same thing. Hey, he did it to Jesus. He knew who Jesus was. He still used the Bible to try to tempt Jesus. And after, you be hearing people say, well, the white man used the Bible to do this, that, and the other. Why wouldn't he? If they doing all that treacherous shit they was doing to another human being, why wouldn't Satan be his master? Why wouldn't he imitate what his master do? You know how the so-called Christians call themselves imitating Christ? Why wouldn't Satan's disciples imitate him? Why wouldn't he use a book to help that's made to help and hold up mankind? Why wouldn't he use that to do wrong to mankind? That's got Satan's fingerprint all on it. But Satan didn't come with no original game. He didn't come with no original bars. Satan used bars that was already written down, but he used them in a perverted way. In a way that if you didn't know your scripture, you'll believe every word he say, just like the people today. He came with scripture. He came with the Psalms on Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ, he kept it trill. As my homie buddy Lee say, as my young homie say, he kept it trill. Jesus Christ didn't hop to another Bible book on him. Jesus Christ came right back with the Psalms right up on him. Like, oh yeah, it did say that. You're right about this, Satan. But it also said this. See, you left that part of the scripture out. You left that part out. It also said this. And see, Satan didn't give up. See, he did this to the visible image of the invisible God, God's representation, God's, I safe to say, number one messenger. He used these tactics on him, knowing who he was. Knowing. And you don't think he's going to use them same tactics on you, huh? Look how much we think of ourselves. Okay, it's okay you don't believe in Jesus. It's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but just for the sake of the conversation, it's okay. But understand this, that everything Jesus spoke on, everything Jesus was for, somehow it's a force in this world that always seem to want to go against what Jesus said. And Jesus wasn't doing nothing but saying, hey, treat your neighbor as you want your neighbor to treat you. Hey, go tell these people the good news about the kingdom. Hey, feed these people. These people been following me for miles. Feed these people something to eat. We ain't got no money. Hey, just get what you got together, bring to me. We gonna make it happen. Come on. But for some reason, this force, this movement, always want to counter what the person Jesus was. They want to counter what he was about. That in itself, y'all, is what made me believe permanently. That, and look how the people react when you bring Jesus' name up. See, when you get them people that change their whole moves, understand this. We're dealing with witches and warlocks. We're dealing with witches and warlocks. See, I know this ain't no Disney movies. Listen, Disney only regurgitated its roots. That's it. And gave our children a gateway. But Disney is just a regurgitation of the old world. And when I say old world, I mean old England. Our whole system is built off old England. The Druids, the holly trees, the witches, the warlocks. Y'all don't remember that the witches made the news when Donald Trump came to the White House. Y'all don't remember this? I guess y'all thought that was a joke. Now it's funny how they show you a person with a bump or two on their face and you just automatically buy, oh, they sick, oh, this out here. But these people set up and showed you the witches, so-called trying to put a curse on Donald Trump. And because they told you to hate Donald Trump, somebody that's their people, one of their characters, they told you to hate Donald Trump. So when you're seeing these witches do this, you didn't really pay too much hard attention to it. He deserve it. He deserve it. You know, I hope they do put the hex on him. I hate Donald Trump. And it's crazy how they did the psyop on the people, because right before he came to the White House, they didn't hate Trump. They didn't preach hate on Trump. But as soon as he got in there, you seen these actors talking about this world has went to waste. This world, what? Donald Trump wasn't the first rich person in the White House. Y'all forgot about Kennedy? Y'all forgot about W? Or did you forget about the movie star Ronald Reagan? You forgot, huh? Well, I'm here to remind you. There ain't been no broke man off the streets that went up in the White House. All these motherfuckers are paid way before they get noticed, way before they get picked. And they're picked years ahead of our stupidity, thinking we're voting somebody in, thinking they're going to take a chance on doing what they're going to do anyway. Ain't no chance. Ain't no more chances in the casino. Casino dictate every money that leave up out of there. Oh, I got luck. Yeah, the only luck you got is if you hit that machine right after it and took about a good 100,000 out of somebody and about to pay somebody a couple thousand off of the 100,000 they didn't took. That's the only kind of luck you gonna get. Other than that, that casino would not be here if it didn't have a system. That system is set to only give out a certain amount of money per day, per hour. I mean, look at the big picture. I'm telling you people about sports before you find out, so your whole world won't get crushed. Y'all think they just chance championships? Do you know how much preparation you have to have for people or team that win championships and the people that comes out and celebrate? Do you know how much preparation have to go into that? Foolish people, too much preparation. I was up in Howell, Michigan, and I seen, and right before I was locked up. Right before I got out, the Tigers was in the playoffs, and they had a chance to go to the World Series. See, but right before I got locked up, I seen the construction going down on the freeways downtown. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, how in the hell can the Tigers go to the World Series and all these freeways are being repaired as we speak? There's no way that the city is going to be able to move these people from way over here to downtown based off these freeways. And sure enough, go back to that series, you're going to see professional baseball players do stuff that even little leaguers don't do. You're going to see Prince Fielder do some adolescent baseball shit that little kids don't even do on the baseball field. And it said, it came to me, and I was still trusting in sports at this time, but it came to me, and I said, oh, that's how they gonna lose. This dude had an easy out, and he did some crazy shit to make sure the game was lost. And in my head, I said, oh, okay, well, I ain't got to worry about that congestion down there no more. They wasn't worried about it in the first place because they was well aware that Detroit wasn't gonna win. Too much structural damage downtown for anything to go down as far as all the crowd, that big old crowd that's gonna come for the World Series. Time to quit being naive, man. Ain't nobody. Hey, just because you're naive don't mean that bullet gonna miss you. Don't mean that cleaver, or should I say that what they call that damn thing, that guillotine, ain't gonna chop your damn head off.
Mm-hmm.
You think just because you put that cover over your head that you safe from the boogeyman? Nah, nigga. When you take that cover off your face, boogeyman gonna still be right there, licking his knife, nigga. Like, yeah, ooh yeah. Remember how stank mean was? Yeah, uh huh. My girl, Mean Mary Jean, I don't be even seeing her no more, dog. She told me a while back she had to get up off here for a little while. Me and Mary Jean, don't let these people change you. You do YouTube. You don't let YouTube do you, baby. That's for anybody that's listening. You do this. Don't let this do you. It ain't worth it. It was here to destroy. It's put here to destroy. It ain't put here to help you. So don't be surprised when you get resistance. It's part of the game, baby. Part of the game. And when we press this app and we press and we choose the chat rooms we choose, we signed up for it. We signed up for fuck shit. When we comment on people and give our opinion on this and that, hey, that's inviting yourself to fuck shit. Because one thing about this platform, very few people can accept the truth. Very few people can take correction. Most of the people on here, man, you tell them the truth, they ready to bite your damn head off. You tell them the truth about themselves, they ready to dox your kids. I told the nigga the truth about himself. He tried to get my wife fired. He said it. He was pretty convincing to me. I'm like, damn, how you leave from me And you talking stuff to my wife. What she got to do with this? But like they say, like these sick people on here say, hey, when you fighting with somebody, you can't tell them how to fight. And you know, I completely understand that. But if you walking down the street with your wife and you smack me, I'm not gonna smack your wife. I'm not gonna go after the girl. I'm gonna go after the person that smacked me. Wife got her earphones on in La La Land. She don't even see the altercation. But you go after her, attack her, and I'm right in your face. I'm squared up. Like, come on, let's do this. The nigga appear to be squaring up with me and just go run and attack my wife. Oh, damn. Damn, what the fuck she do? She don't even like, listen, she don't even like me on this shit. And you gonna attack her? Wow. But that's the sickness that we deal with on this platform. So don't let it surprise you. And don't have a little charisma about yourself. Don't be able to hold a crowd. Oh, they coming for you, dog. They coming for you. They want your head. Because see, they got money and they put money and shit on their platform and they still can't hold the crowd. Still can't hold them down. But here your broke ass come and you can do it? Oh no. I want this nigga out of here. Hey, ACC, this nigga might not even be, hey, he shouldn't even be able to breathe no more. He shouldn't even be able to draw breath no more. Why? What'd he do? Shit, he can hold a crowd better than me, man. Shit. He got more ideas than me, man. What the fuck you mean what'd he do? You
Hey,
know?
the scriptures though ahead of time, man. People be haters of the
Mm-hmm.
truth. They hate to hear it.
And look, I can understand that, dog, because I used to be that way as an adolescent. You feel what I'm saying? My mom would come in and say, "Hey, you forgot to do." I know. I done told her I was finished an hour ago. She come in and say, "You didn't do you that over there. That didn't get the way it's supposed." Oh, I know. I was gonna, motherfucker. If you knew, why would you tell me you done?
Yeah.
See, if you know everything, it's impossible for you to learn. It's impossible. That's why Jesus said, "To come to me, you have to become like a child. You have to become like a child. You have to be empty. You have to empty yourself." And look, don't talk about what Jesus said is wrong. You niggas that went to the armed forces got to deal with the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
They drain you out of yourself and they fill you with something else. But they make sure that nigga that came off that street is gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's empty. This is what they do. They have to do this. They have to break you all the way down
That builds you back
and
up
build
again.
you all the way back up. So it's crazy when Jesus said, but it ain't crazy a motherfucker put a gun in your head and say, go kill this person who ain't never done nothing to you. It's crazy when Jesus said though, huh? Wow.
Why you
What you
think
got?
that's the case, Kane?
Huh?
I said, why you think that's the case?
Well, because the God of this world, he wants you, first of all, he don't want you to think that Jesus even he wants you to think that Jesus ain't even relevant. It's like a myth, first of all. And if you really do believe in Jesus, right? If they can't change your mind, guess what they do then? They bring in one of their teachers and say, "Oh no, he's just one of the ascended masters.
Mm.
He's not better than the other. He's not no greater than the other prophets that came.
Yeah, he's just another prophet.
He's just another one of us." Don't get me wrong, he's a good guy, but he's no more powerful than me. Okay, motherfucker, make somebody come back from the dead right now.
Hey, King. Hey, King.
Yeah.
You know that's one of the I love that about the story of Jesus, man, because that's one of the main things that made him different from anybody in history. Out of all the pharaohs, out of all the scientists, the scholars, the magicians, out of all of them, they talk about universal law. They talk about gods and the children, the offspring of gods. They talk about all of this stuff, but none of them knew how to bring anyone back from the dead.
Same, bro.
Not none of them knew how to bring no one
Mm.
back for. And you can watch your latest Marvel or DC movie and watch these alien races go and create new species and new planets of people. And throughout the whole movie, come to find out them aliens was trying to find a way to extend their life or how to
Mm.
bring someone back, resurrect somebody. They
Mm.
started talking about universal law prohibits us from blah 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 blah. But Jesus was the one person, and it's not like he did this or like we was told this story 20 years ago, 30 years ago after science and everything else came out.
Mm-hmm.
Time and time to time indefinite, really bad. The same story, the same person doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Even when it come down to alchemy, you know what alchemy is. You have to.
Yeah.
It's
Mm-hmm.
equivalent in exchange. And one of
Mm-hmm.
the laws of alchemy is how you can't you can transmute, you can change, but you can't bring nothing back. Once it's lost, it's lost.
Mm-hmm.
But Jesus Jesus did.
Yes, he did, bro. And that's crazy too, because and by the way, it happened more than once. It wasn't
Hmm.
just a fluke.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was like they made sure the ones that recorded what was going on made sure that all four books, all four visions, all four narratives, all of them explained the same thing in different ways. And there wasn't anybody, or should I say anything, that was off, like concerning what these people recorded.
Mm-mm. At all.
And it's a beautiful, I like how you pointed that out, bro. It's a beautiful thing, because it's something else that Jesus did that none of them did neither.
What's that?
You know how the Muslims was told, when you blow up, you gonna wake up to 1,000 virgins, and you know one thing that Jesus did that didn't know none of them do. Jesus promised everlasting life.
Yep.
Remember the scripture, CC? This means everlasting life. They're taking in knowledge of you, the one true God, and the one whom you
Yep.
sent forth, Jesus Christ. See,
Yep.
every time we do this, can consider this like you at the job, and when you clock in, that's when your pay start. When we sit together and we talk about Jesus Christ and we talk about God, whether we discussing it in a debate or whether we discussing it in faith, and uh we're enlightening each other about things, we're it Jesus Christ said this means everlasting life. They're taking in knowledge. So he just said the taking in knowledge part equals up to everlasting life. See, nobody ever boasted this. Nobody ever boasted this. We were supposed to live forever. We gonna return back to this state, but we have to put the work in. Everybody else is just a given. Everybody else is just a given, and Satan do his best to imitate the congregation because it's a given, right? But you got to give Satan his blood. You got to prove your devotion, and off the bat is something perverted he wants you to do. Kill somebody, sacrifice your own people, your own loved ones, or bend over. See, he take that bend over too. He take that bend over probably more than the blood sacrifice of your loved one. unless you basically then convince him that you love it, then he may say, "Oh no, this ain't gonna be enough sacrifice because you enjoy that. I want your mama, nigga. You know that baby that you had that you've been bragging about. I want that. I ain't gonna kill my baby. You ain't gotta kill it. Just give it to me. I want that. And you good with me. And you done paid your debts. And you know how the devil is. A devil lie. You pay that debt and you think everything good, no matter how bad it hurt you. You remember I was telling you about how King Kong Bundy, was that King Kong Bundy? I telling you how King Kong Bundy talked about him having to give up his firstborn. Uh King Kong Bundy, this was years later. He still felt some type of way about that. He was talking tough. You know how the wrestlers be talking. I grab your head. You want to you talking to me like that? He was talking like that. You know, he was entertaining. When that motherfucker said you had to give up your firstborn, that motherfucker dropped that big ass head to the ground. Like, yeah, but you know, I'm like, damn. Did he say what I thought he said? Did he say what I thought he said, man? CC, I recorded that thing, man, probably about 10 times in that instant, man. Because I was trying to figure out how he go from talking that way. You know how you get sidetracked sometimes, you looking at these things. I'm thinking like how he go from talking that way to dropping his head looking sad to shaking his head to go back into talking tough. And when I rewind that, I said, wow. And then what really amazed me was the way the guy said it. It was like so casual, so it was like Hollywood's best kept secret. It was like it wasn't nothing new to them. Like this is the norm. You had to give up your first son, your firstborn. Yeah, man. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, shit, they allowed him to say that and record it. But that let me know how knowing it is in them Hollywood circles. It ain't nothing new. So you know how you got these sons out here. You got LeBron's son and Wade's son. You know how you got these sons out here playing basketball and getting put on the world stage. I'm gonna go as far as saying this based off what I know about them. Their sons don't belong to them. They gave those sons up before those sons was even brought into the world. I can guarantee you that. And you wouldn't know if those sons are trapped or none of that because those sons were groomed way before they got on the world on in the face of everybody. They were groomed. And when I say groomed, I mean all the way to the point where knowing how to bend over and touch your motherfucking toes. Yeah. And I know, you know, nobody want to hear it, and it's just stars, and people feel some type of way. I even had a young lady, dog, just go sick on me, dog. I said something about them damn DeBarges, you know, because I met one of them, the main one, the one who I like the most songs out of. Boy, that girl was so mad. I'm like, damn. She just came out of her bag. You know, I had the displeasure of meeting the dude. So meeting the dude, you know, at the time I met him, I was a kid, so I didn't really recognize he was a booty bandit. You understand what I'm saying? But as I got older and ran into those same personalities, those same types of people, that's what made me reflect on what it was that I said was off about him when I met him as a kid. It was that. You know, no, he didn't come on to me or nobody around me, but his mannerisms was that of one of those guys. And I've been to prison, you know. I've lived over in Palmer Park, uh hit Google up about Palmer Park in Detroit, so I know what those guys move like. Hmm. Now, like I said at the time, I didn't recognize what it was, but after my life experiences, I eventually found out and seen what it was. You know what I'm saying? So these people get real uptight about their stars, man. And I like to be the one that break their balls, because if I don't, who gonna do it, man?
Shoot, I'm gonna have to step up that, King. Somebody got to do it.
Somebody got to do it, man. I ain't scared of no nigga. Remember how, Bernie Mac used to say when he first hit the scene?
I
I ain't
ain't scared
scared
of
of
you
you niggas.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I ain't scared
Mm-mm.
of you motherfuckers. No, I listen. My move, my want to love is way stronger than my fear. If me saying this make you not like me, to hell with you. If me saying this, bringing this truth to you, make you hate me, hate on, hate on. But I'm never gonna stop coming with the truth. I tried living the other way. I tried being a bona fide liar. I tried that. I can't remember my lies. I done just told a whole foolproof, vivid fucking lie. Motherfucker come at me 10 minutes later, ask me about this, that, and the other. And I'm telling nigga, you got me mixed up with somebody. 10 minutes later, I realized, oh shit, I forgot I did just tell him that. No, I ain't living that type of life, dog. Mm-mm. I ain't
not,
living that type of life.
not even a little bit, King.
No, man. Like you pointed out the other day, some of us have times where we may fall short. We may have to cushion the blow sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? We
Mm-hmm.
may have to take a little bit of the strain off the truth. But eventually we still end up back to me telling you the truth. You know? We
And
end up right back there.
it saved time, headache, and heartbreak just to
Hmm.
tell the
See,
truth from the jump.
why waste my time when I can just be straight up without the chaser?
Mm.
Why put that water on that motherfucking what's that scotch? Why put that ice on that scotch? Why put that soda in there when I could just bring it straight up and get that instant connection? You did.
Mm-hmm.
Why I got a slow sip? Why can't I? Why can't I? Move this shot around this glass a little bit, let it breathe a little bit. You understand? Why
And,
can't I put it to my nose and smell the essence of the wood is set in? You understand, of the sugars and
mm-hmm.
fibers off in that boy. Why can't I? Why I got to do that if I ain't got to? Why can't I just swish it, boom, slam the glass on the table, and get ready for the next one, because this one just hit me like a ton of bricks. Let me
And
get one more and I'm done.
that wouldn't do those in power no good.
Hmm. I'm sorry, man. We have to be harsh sometimes. It ain't because we want to. It's because we love you and we're trying to get your attention. We're not trying to go to war with you when we bring you the truth. We're not trying to be your enemy. We're trying to do the exact opposite. I wish a person could have reached me at a younger age so I could have known what I know now a long time ago. I wish that, because it would have kept me from a lot of heartache, mistakes, and pain. So I'm doing
Facts,
to my
kid.
neighbor. I'm doing to my neighbor, CC, what I would want my neighbor to do to me if I was under a trance. Holler
And,
at me, throw shit at me, honk the horn, whatever. Get my attention. Save me if you see me walking into a fucking trap. That's all we're doing. That's it. That's it.
kid, you still go out and minister and preach?
Because of my big mouth, I limit it to who I do it to. Like, say, like when I used to deliver food,
Mm-hmm.
I used to wait till I've seen a person for a nice little bit of time, and I may periodically take little shots just to see where they head at. And if they like lean towards, how they used to teach the witnesses in a theocratic school.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I shoot at this a little bit and they feel like having a conversation about it, boom. But that's after I get to know people. I don't just go up to strangers and present this no more. I don't do it like that no more. Because it's a certain way that need to be done. If you do it, you definitely need a second person with you, because when two or more are gathered in my name, there I will also be.
Yep.
So you want to go out there with that protection. You don't want to go out there solo dolo. Your heart in the right place, but you're not properly prepared. You're not taking the preparedness that was given to you by way of the Bible. You going gung ho. You bubbling out of control. You got to gain that control, and you got to do it accordingly. You got to do it by the statutes set before us to do it. Can't go gun ho. So when I do it, I do it in the expeditious way possible. You know what I'm saying? Like my coworker, bro, somebody you 9 times out of 10 gonna meet when you get to Detroit. Seemed to be a pretty solid dude. He been with his woman over 20 years, like me, and he younger than me. He younger. And I haven't even hit him with it yet. But he told me he seen my channel and he subscribed to my channel and heard one of the lives I did.
Hey.
So that part is done. And hopefully it's one of the lives where I wasn't trying to have no fun with on the expenses of nobody. Hopefully I was back to my father's work. Hopefully. But when the time arrives, because he told me something tonight that I love to hear. He said, "Man, you seem to be a pretty straight up guy, man. I'm gonna tell you something about myself I don't tell people." So when he told me, it was something that you probably want to make somebody earn before you tell them. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just accredit him the good judge of character. And I told him this. I said, "Man," after he got finished talking to me, I said, "Man, I love Jesus. I love Jehovah God, man." I said, "Man, if I give you my word on something, I'm gonna keep my word." You know what I'm saying? And if there's something you want me to keep to myself, I won't even tell my wife. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a person of my word. And he said, "Yeah, I kind of get that feeling from you." And I did him one better. I told him something about myself that I don't share. So that in itself, right there, is gonna lead me off into getting deeper into spiritual things. You know,
Right,
if
right.
it keep on going the way it's going,
Yeah.
get off in the spiritual matters. You know what I'm saying? Because he trusts me to a certain extent now. So now I want to get him not only to trust me to a certain extent, but at the same time question if he finds something I say that don't sound right to him.
Mm.
I'm gonna make sure I convey that to him the first chance I get, the first opportunity I get. Like, you're gonna hear me say some things, but don't just take my word for it. If it don't sound right to you, prove it wrong. You know, come at it.
That's
Young
what I be
Grizzle,
saying, Kay.
what's up, boy?
What's good with it,
Damn.
Bree?
What's good, man?
Christ,
Hey,
what's
there we
good,
go.
homie?
Boy, that
Hey,
mic
man.
loud as hell over there, boy. You trying to wake me up?
Say what?
I said that mic
Say, my
loud as
mic
hell over
loud.
there. Oh yeah.
Loud and clear, man. Loud and clear.
Damn, I shouldn't have said nothing. It sounds like it's breaking up now. No, it's good, period. I'm just telling you it's loud. Don't mess with it no more, man, because it's kind of distorted now.
Come back, Bree. We need you.
Yeah. Yeah, go back to where it was, Bree. I'm cool with it being loud, dog. I could just turn down my mic, you know. But
Michael.
Oh,
come
okay,
back
my
loud,
bad,
though.
man. Being
Yeah,
the
yeah,
goddamn.
yeah. Keep it like that.
I ain't mean to bust y'all. I ain't mean to bust y'all eardrums in this bitch.
Oh no, that's
Oh
all good,
man.
man. That's all good, man. Where you at? You out there?
Hell
You out there by
yeah,
the airport?
man.
Yeah. Did you give boy
Yeah,
a call?
yeah, man. About to get my day started, man.
Hey, did you give boy a call yet? My boss?
Hell yeah.
You did?
Oh no, I'm trying to figure out how I could swing both. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
I want to swing both and shit, man. So I'm trying
Yeah.
to figure out how I could do that. Hell yeah,
Mm.
man. I appreciate the link though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you
So
ain't got
nigga,
to tell me that, man. Yeah, I
most
already
niggas wouldn't
know.
even most niggas wouldn't even send a olive branch. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, hey, you been knowing me long enough to know I ain't most niggas, man. You know, you already know, nigga.
Right.
If you say you put that hand up and say help, nigga. If I can help, I'm coming. I'm coming, dog. Period. That's how we
Hell
do.
yeah.
You know. Hey, how many times I done threw
That's
my
how we
hand up and
do.
say, "Hey, Bree"? How many times I done threw my hand up and say, "Hey, Bree, I'm stranded, dog. Come swoop me." And you didn't answer the call, nigga. Come
Right.
on, dog. You know how
Yeah.
we do it. We ain't gonna change shit
Yeah,
now,
for
nigga. You
sure.
gonna keep it the same. Shit, I just started driving 10 years? Well, I was driving when I
Yeah.
was on Belvedere, but you know it wasn't my shit. You know, it was my sister's shit. My sister was catering to me.
Right.
But no, Bree, we don't forget where we come from, dog.
Hell yeah.
We don't do that. Remember how that pussy nigga was on Belly? I don't like
Hey.
that shit, man. I don't like that, man. I don't like that. Yeah, man. Yeah, Bree, I'm about to have
So
this curl. I'm about to have this curl found. Damn, what did I call this shit, man? Curl razor. About to have this curl razor, man. Get this. Try to get this game, man, before next week, man. I'm trying to sharpen up my skills, man, before these boys get this 23, man, and be ready for them, dog. Be ready
23
for
what?
them,
The
Bree.
football, the football,
Yeah,
football.
yeah.
Oh,
That
okay.
Madden, dog. That Madden, man. I'm gonna get the basketball and all that shit anyway. But dog, they making
Yeah.
money on that football, dog. They literally Cash App is in full effect, nigga. Hey man, they making money on that bitch, dog. And I got to have a piece of that. I got to, bro.
Right.
These niggas talking about they playing football, they ain't doing shit but passing the ball every down, nigga. I got to have that money, man. I got
Uh,
to have that money, dog. You ain't about to get rain pass on me every
uh,
down, nigga, and win, nigga. What, man?
I
I need that money, Bree. Flat out,
feel that, man.
nigga. We don't play pass ball around here. We play football. That's all that shit included, nigga. All of it, nigga.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey, I know the first couple months I'm gonna take me some head bustings. I know this. I'm ready for my lose lessons. I'm ready to figure out the movement of this new shit. You dig what I'm saying? But nigga, once I get finished, once that lose lesson time is up, nigga, it's money time, bro. It's money time,
Money is
dog.
money.
Mm, I can feel it on my Cash App right now. Nasty piece of couple $1,000 coming in the next 5 months, dog. A nasty old piece, dog. I got to have it, dog. Look, man, it looked me in my face all last year. I couldn't do nothing about it. I couldn't do nothing about it, dog. Hold up, what you trying to say? I ain't hear you. You breaking up, Bree. You just wait till you look like you just walked in. Wait till you get back to the car because it's breaking up in there. Yeah, CC, man. We got to do this, dog.
Oh
We
yeah,
got to do this, man. You got me thinking about doing something different now, though, dog.
What you did?
Man, that little shit you laid on me this morning, boy. When you talk about your PC, how you
Oh
can
yeah,
play,
man.
yeah, man, that shit been on my mind all morning, bro. All
Yeah,
morning. I can have the
that's my baby
power.
right there, King.
I can have my power. That's why your shit looked so crispy clear when you was playing that Elden Ring.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh no, your
Oh
shit was
yeah.
looking crispy clean when you was playing that 2K.
Yep. Hey,
That
King,
shit looked cold.
you can see the reflection of the world around you in the sweat and raindrops on the game.
Mm.
Like when you driving around in your car and
Yeah.
there's rain on the windshield, you can see the trees, you can see the world around you and the reflections on the raindrops. That's how detailed it is.
Wow.
Yeah, man, that thing, that
But
it's all an imitation.
you did say 500. You ain't say 5,000, did you?
Like a 500.
Yeah, man. I'm kind of that might just you know what I might still do what I'm gonna do, but that's my next move, man. After this month over with, that's definitely got to be my move, man, to get that PC. Because
Oh
Vic
yeah.
was telling me about that. He was telling me too, like the power over the PC versus the laptop in the video games.
Hmm.
No, he was trying to give me a detailed image about the stuff I be seeing on his screen and stuff like that. He couldn't do that with a laptop. Not even a
Oh,
powerful, probably a powerful laptop, but he can do that with that motherfucking tower.
hmm.
That tower, he said, I think he said his tower was worth over 1,000.
Oh, Vic play on PC too?
No, nope,
Oh,
nope. Not that I know of. Everything I seen him play on was on PlayStation. But
okay.
he got one. He got one. He probably, you know what? He probably got his stuff full with all man. You know, he a troll, man. He the king of trolls. So he probably got all kind of shit on his computer to where he ain't gonna even try to put no video game on his shit. He gonna keep his video game shit strictly for his game. But I'm
Oh,
gonna ask him that. I didn't. You know what? Until you laid that on me, I ain't even think about it like that.
oh
I'm
yeah,
like,
kid. That
damn. You say you can play the Xbox on your fucking plate on your
yep,
computer?
yep.
Ah,
Way better graphics and
way
performance.
better graphics than the newest shit that just came out.
Hmm.
I would play PS5 on the PC though.
So listen, that's what I can do. I can still get my PlayStation, right? But that would be my Xbox. Instead of me going to get an actual Xbox, the computer can be my motherfucking Xbox.
Hmm. Yep.
You know what I do too? Honestly, I wouldn't even play the games that everybody else playing. Like
You'll play
everybody.
different game.
Yeah, I try new stuff.
Hmm.
Like how I be these new fighting games out here,
Mm-hmm.
these new exploring games like Red Redemption and stuff like that. If I
Yeah.
be too, I play games like that. That's how you
Yeah.
get used to your views when you try new stuff like that everybody done tried already,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or some people ain't seen it already. But some
Mm.
people just like to watch gameplay.
I just like to watch
Yep.
gameplay.
I do too.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so
Damn, yeah, hit that bitch with some witch hazel right behind you. Hey, say something now, Bree. Can you hear me? Okay, yeah, you good now. Now, what you was
What's
saying?
good, Brizzle?
Can you remember what you was saying?
Man, we
That's
gotta
it.
start. I gotta start calling him King Brizzle.
Yeah, he need a crown over there, man. He earned it. Go ahead. I've been
Hey,
pointing to
yeah.
that.
I was looking
He
for
earned this shit, man. When you come up from a boy to a man in the city of Detroit, come on, dog. And then not just a boy to a man, but a good standing man. Not no
Oh yeah.
treacherous nigga, not no sneaky nigga, not no nigga that's trying to rob you. You know, I can testify for this nigga on all those things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he definitely deserve a crown, man. Definitely.
King Brizzle.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. We're gonna call him. We're gonna call him KB around this bitch, man. You know, he just, hey, hey. I ain't gonna get no credit to no nigga that don't deserve it, man. That's just me, man. And I'm gonna say, hey, man, nigga love his mama. You understand? Any nigga, yeah, I'm a mama's boy. So any nigga that's a mama's boy, they got good standing. Oh yeah, most definitely, dog. Most definitely. Represent mama to the fullest. You gonna see that nigga on the other side of town acting the fool, and his mama see him on the news shaking her goddamn head crying. You ain't gonna see that. You ain't gonna see that because nigga gonna carry himself right. He have been. I know this nigga since he was a motherfucking teenager, and he have been doing it since I met him.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So salute to you, Bree.
Oh man,
Hey,
I
Bree,
appreciate
man.
that, man.
Hey, you earned it, man. I ain't did shit, dog. I'm just telling you what I seen. That's all.
What up, though?
Hey, Bree, how you like it out there in Detroit, man?
Oh man, it's home, man. You know, it's
Yeah,
motherfucking home
that nigga was out there in Arizona for some years, man.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
how you like it compared to Arizona?
Compared
I've
to
been
AZ.
yeah, I've been to Arizona for a little.
Um, it's it's a lot fucking warmer in the summertime, and I mean, yeah, a lot cooler in the summertime and a lot warmer in the wintertime.
uh,
Well, at Detroit is a lot cooler than AZ in the summer, and AZ is a lot cooler in the winter. I mean, it's cool. It's all right. It's all right. It's a fly little spot. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Yeah,
Especially where we come from. Shit, it's a nice brisk of fresh air. You
Hell
know.
yeah, I can imagine. I can
Shit, the
imagine.
cost the cost of living went up since I
Oh,
left. Hell yeah, that shit done went up.
it
Like
went up a lot.
it went up a lot, man. You know that the minimum wage went up. So does the rent and everything else. You know how it go.
oh, I wouldn't mind doing that, mean Mary Jean. Yeah, get that to me as soon as you see it, cause I would do that so that I won't have to, just drop on it right now. Cause I got a few things I'm trying to do, and if I just drop, I can go drop on it today. Period. But I got some things I want to do, and I gotta do, and I rather to do them. I rather do them sooner than later. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you can find that connect right there, me and Mary Jean, that would be very helpful because ain't nobody about to help Curl out. Curl just wanted a reason to come online and talk some stuff. You did. I tried to do it at work, Bree, but my phone died on me. The data died. Oh, I gotta go get some data today. I gotta go buy another phone, CC.
Oh, yep.
Gotta go buy another phone, man, so I can go live at work when I want to.
Oh yeah.
When I want to. And
You
that's gonna
can't
be every night.
you can't get the SD card, the memory card.
Uh what the
It
memory what
it,
the
it, it expands your memory.
Oh no, my memory's straight. I ran out of
Oh, you say
internet data.
data.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah.
yeah.
Misheard.
Yeah, I make sure I don't put too much stuff on my phone, man. Just because I know I'm gonna be recording on it. So I make sure I don't put too much stuff on there.
Don't you don't it reset after every month or something?
Yeah, it do. It reset, but they got an option on there where you can
Unlimited.
actually you can get a plan. But
Yeah.
after talking to CC, I think the best thing for me after talking to CC and then talking to my wife, I think the best thing to do is just go get a phone.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and get a phone. So that's gonna be at least $100 right there. Cause I gotta get the unlimited.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to get a little help, dog. Hey, I just put my hand up in the air and say, "Hey, I just stepped on a nail. Can somebody help me?" That's all. That's all I'm doing right now, dog.
Right.
You know, at least I can't say I didn't try. I was
Yeah.
I was too proud to say help me. I can't say that now, right? Because I already put the thumbnail up there with the pretty picture of the game right there, waiting for me to
Uh,
grab it. You dig what I'm saying? Waiting
uh,
for the young bull right there. You
where you
know.
get? Do they got them? I remember they didn't have them for a minute.
Me and CC was looking at a few places last night, man. He got a good suggestion for it that I'm gonna save because I don't want it to go bad. Uh, and a couple spots that he peeped out, but he was thinking that I can get it a lot cheaper from around where he at. You know what I'm saying? I just send him the money, and he go swoop that boy up, and I give him the money he need to send it to me.
Oh, okay.
You
That's
feel what I'm
what's up.
saying? Yeah, so I don't want too much to go bad, but he got something lined up, or he got a
How,
fish on the line already.
how much they cost retail right now?
Anywhere from 6 to 7, anywhere from 6 to 1,000.
Man, how much
Yeah.
is the Xbox?
You know what, dog? The Xbox, if I ain't mistaken, dog, the Xbox was a whole lot cheaper.
Right.
The new boy.
Yeah. PlayStation.
Yeah.
PlayStation always been a little bit more uh,
Yeah.
prestigious
I
than
think it's
its
just the war.
counterpart.
I think it's just the war going on, and you know me, man. I ain't pressed about no new system, dog. My PlayStation 4 works just fine for me, but
Right.
I can't play these big wigs that only pass the ball every goddamn down and get their money off my PlayStation 4. You feel me?
Yeah.
I can't get that, so I got to step my game up way early. I usually wait like 4 5 years for a system to drop before I even think about getting it. But if I can go ahead and nip this in the bud now, I can, man. I can.
Do some damage. I
I
already
should
know.
listen. I'm not gonna say that I'm good enough to get back to my old self in 1 month, but if I get on this boy every day until I return, um, it shouldn't take no more than a month and a half, 2 months before I reach my former glory, dog.
Mm,
The only thing you got to really put up with is losing because you got to figure out what everything is again. You got to figure out what the new laws and stuff like that, what you can and what you can't do.
right.
So when enough people do it against you, you know that you can do it yourself.
Right.
And the stuff that you find it hard to stop, you find a way to stop it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's man, you got to go through your lose lessons, dog.
Right. 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 Right.
I ain't got no problem with that, dog. I don't mind losing if it'll get me to the point where I was before. See, it was like that before when I came home from the joint. The whole video game shit was way different than what it was when I came home. I came home, nigga, got my head cracked, bam, playing some good games, man. Get my head cracked, and then one day, dog, I just didn't turn back no more. I didn't lose often no more. I rarely lost,
Right.
you know. And I always, dog, always went for the big wigs. I never hid from the niggas that was the OGs, that was the big dogs. I always went for them because I feel like you learn a lot from the best.
Right.
You learn patience, you learn the laws, like what you can do, what you can't do. You learn a whole lot when you go against the best, dog.
Yeah.
So I love taking lose lessons from the big dogs, you know.
Mm.
You can't
Right.
look at it as wins and losses, dog.
Mm.
You can't look at it like that. You look at it like that, you gonna get down. You're gonna be down. You ain't gonna your confidence ain't gonna rise.
Mm.
You gotta look at it as just straight up lose lessons. You gotta practice, dog. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I'm not gonna come on the scene, Bree, just betting. I'm just coming on the screen saying, hey, match me up with another human being.
Right.
So I ain't gonna lose no money. The only money I'm losing is the money I'm spending on it.
Gotcha.
But I'm promised to make good on that after a 2-month period. I promise to get that back in some.
Right.
So that the point when I should I say bet people, I won't be betting with my own money no more.
Right.
I'm gonna be betting with money I done won off other people. It's a win-win situation, Bree.
Hell yeah.
That's why Pearl is desperate enough right now while the getting is good before they lock everything down and all that shit again. That's why Curl right now is having a curl raiser so we can nip this in the bud right now.
Girl raising.
I don't want to talk about this no more this year. I want to get this done right now. I'm gonna put that image, I'm gonna put those highlights up on my screen. I'm gonna show my game off with my camera. Hey, I'm a listen. If you donate to me for what I say I'm gonna do, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna show you. Like I told my sisters, I said, I'm gonna get y'all nails done, but I want to see y'all nails after y'all get them done. You did what I'm saying? I said, if that's a problem, then I can just save and do something else, find something
Right.
else nice to do for you. Oh, no, I ain't got no problem with showing you my nail. Okay. I want to get your nails done. Boom. So, hey, people want to help Curl, go ahead and get to the money because I ain't going to forget about you. I ain't going to forget about you. Listen, that Cash App and that motherfucking PayPal has a list and it don't erase of people that came through for you when you really need it.
Right.
So I ain't gonna forget. I
What?
guarantee you I won't forget.
How do I find your Cash App?
Uh it's on my page. Oh, hold up. Do I even got that boy in here? See, I don't mess around with asking like this, but I see a good move. I see a real good business venture. So oh yeah, I got it.
It's in the chat.
Oh, let me get that I'm about to put it on the screen right now. Oh, it's on there right now. That's it rolling across right there.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Get this thing, nip this thing in the bud, and I already got my $100 set to the side so I can get the Madden dog that got the mutt stuff that's already included with it. You're gonna get it 3 days early and all that good shit. Yes, I'm already prepared, baby. That's why I need the little help.
When,
I already got it to the side.
when did the man come?
I don't think it came out yet. It's about to come out. But I'm gonna get that boy early, and I'm gonna have some stuff to build up my mutt team with. So my mutt team gonna be out cold early rather than late. Cause you go on there right now.
Shit, when the new sports games come out, don't they?
They do what?
Shit, when any new game come out, they always change some shit, right?
Yeah, they changed some of the laws up. It be nowadays, man. They basically bullying the shit out of us on the games, man, because they the only people that earn the right to it, EA and shit. So they really just give you the same fucking game with a couple different
They might
things.
change. They changed the button sequence or something. They tweak it a little bit. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
see, Bree, on the Madden, going from the PlayStation, from a 2012 Madden to the 2013, I think they changed the whole fucking button configuration, dog.
Yeah, man. I hate when they do that faggot ass shit,
Yeah,
man.
man, they changed the
I
whole
hate.
thing up,
I.
dog.
You know what they should do? They should make it to where they should have the buttons like it's like okay, the 2023 come out, right?
Yeah,
But you should be able to go back. Well, they should make
yeah,
it to
yep.
where
I know
you could
exactly what
go
you're about to
you
say.
can go to the settings and be like,
Give me the
Button,
old way.
yeah, button configuration of 2022, 2021,
Yeah,
2020,
tell me
19,
about it,
18,
dog.
all the way back to goddamn, all the way back, man. Shit, why not?
Bree, the way they used to have the buttons, I was a fucking menace to society on the defensive line. If I didn't get to your quarterback, if you was a passing nigga, you hardly ever got a pass off, dog, because I'm getting past the Lions with Sue on there. Dog, the Lions was the worst team in the league. I was crushing niggas, dog. They was the worst team in the
The
league, man.
Lions had a defense when they had Suda. They had a defense.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
they
yeah.
they secondary wasn't about shit, but that front them
Listen,
front couple lines
hey,
was dangerous, nigga.
hey Bree,
They stopped the run like a motherfucker.
they secondary wasn't about shit in this fake reality. But on paper and on a video game, oh, they was dangerous, baby. They was dangerous, nigga. They
Well, if
was
you know how to
dangerous,
play,
dog.
if you know how to
Yeah.
play any
Yes,
game,
sir.
you could get a sorry team and smash if you know how to play the
Bree.
game. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Bree, they never even really have a chance to test the secondary with me on that line, dog.
Mm.
They never get. You don't remember me and Ches and Al and them used to get together, Bree?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, man. Hey, that was gladiator school right there, dog. That was gladiator school right there, man. We was
Right.
getting down, dog.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
I remember we took that shit down the smokehouse one night, nigga. Down there grinding, nigga, in the middle of the night. Oh,
The
when we
Y'all,
was,
the good
y'all
old
wasn't
man,
even
days.
in like that, was you?
man, them was the good old days, dog. Hey,
Good old
nigga,
days.
nigga was single too, man. You ain't had no woman
Ah,
complaining about why you ain't at home. Oh man, nigga, we was grinding on that bitch, boy. That's the form I'm getting back to, dog. I'm getting back there, dog. I was a menace. Once I figure this shit out, I'm gonna get on that line. I'm gonna play every position, dog. But my line is my favorite position. That's the position I played in real life, so I know that bitch like the back of my hand. You feel what I'm saying? So I always love the line over anywhere else. If I don't get to the quarterback, I'm at least swatting that bitch out the air. I'm at least swatting it, dog. It ain't going nowhere. Your best bet is if you know how to run the ball, you at least get some solid rush yards on me until I find out how to hit them gaps. Till I figure out where your run's coming from and when you gonna run, you better try to run the ball because that passing, when I figure out that line, it ain't gonna exist because I'm gonna always get a defensive line that got at least one superstar on there. One,
that's
at least one.
goddamn. That's goddamn the Rams all day then. With your
Yeah. Oh
boy
yeah.
Donald.
Shit. The Rams, the Bucks,
The Carolina
uh,
Panthers.
New Orleans got a nice couple men on their line. Oh yeah, man. You see, hey, the possibilities are damn near endless. You
Hey, don't forget the
understand?
Carolina Panthers now.
Oh, listen. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Hold on, wait.
Who on the Panthers?
Who?
Who on the Panthers line?
Hey, we got McCaffrey now.
No, I'm talking about
Uh-oh.
on the defensive line. You know, McCaffrey always beast.
Shit, who the quarterback?
Uh,
Uh-oh.
did
We
they
got
bring boy back?
Cam
who?
Newton. They brought
Newton?
Cam back.
They
Oh
brought him back.
man,
They,
that
they brought him
nigga,
back last year.
he coming off the bench, ain't he?
No, he
Yeah.
started last season.
I know.
Well, he started a couple. He started a couple games, and then they put him back on the bench.
Yeah,
I
they
think
put that nigga on the bench, man. That nigga's
I think
done,
he's
man.
out for good now. But it's
Yeah,
okay because
he's
we got
done.
McCaffrey.
Oh, he didn't went through his MK Ultra. He didn't
Oh
went through his
man.
MK Ultra
Hey,
training. He's straight. He
hey, I
back.
know
He
y'all was
back.
hype as hell when y'all went to that Super Bowl, Trey.
Hey,
Man,
Huh?
hey,
I know. Hey,
hey,
man.
Bree.
Hey, yeah, man. I was like, man, what the fuck, man?
Pretty bad.
I didn't
Hey, I
lose
was
that one, dog. Oh, I
hey,
was
hey,
sick.
exactly how Curl was talking about it earlier. They was doing
What?
stuff that you wouldn't even see
Man,
a minor league team do.
man, I ain't want that defense, man, but I ain't want that nigga Peyton to get his second one. You know what I'm saying? I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
how the fuck these
Hey,
niggas? I'm thinking Cam about to go there. I'm thinking he about to get the MVP, nigga, something, nigga,
Hey,
man.
Bree, in this world, man, when a nigga wears 666 for his jersey, don't ever doubt him, dog. Don't ever doubt him. Especially not in no Super Bowl, nigga. Don't doubt him, dog. They
hey,
say Peyton could
Oh
barely
man.
throw winning the goddamn Super Bowl against Cam Newton. They said that
now
nigga
yeah,
couldn't even throw a ball hardly.
no, nah, he
Yeah,
wasn't, man.
he nah he
They
wasn't
threw that
he
game
was
away.
he was yeah, he was he was done. That
Mm-hmm.
that defense though, what's his name? Von Miller and them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, them niggas they
Shit,
was doing their thing, dog.
Von Miller
Hey,
got the
man.
MVP, but the other nigga was the motherfucking real MVP.
Yeah, unsung hero. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
the other nigga was the real MVP. They gave it to Miller though. I said, look at this shit.
Man, they could
Oh man,
their
I'm like,
defense
man, what
couldn't
the
stop.
fuck?
Man, their
They did the
defense couldn't
same
stop
thing
the
to Cliff
Panthers,
Averill.
man.
They did the same thing to Cliff Averill. You remember how Averill was clowning in that Super Bowl, and they gave the damn player of the game to some other nigga that hardly did shit. Man, Averill was in the quarterback face every play. Averill was sticking niggas all in that game, dog. You just knew he was gonna get it. After that year, Averill said, "Fuck this shit. I'm out of here. Fuck
When
Uh,
you
these
got
balls."
when you got it
and
when you
I'm
got
out.
a when you got a Super Bowl where it's like 3-4 people balling. I mean, it's like flip a coin. You know what I'm saying? Pick a number type thing.
I want you to go back, nigga, because I was still looking at sports then. I seen that whole Super Bowl. I want you to go back and see what that nigga Avery was doing in that motherfucking Super Bowl, dog. That nigga clown. It was like they didn't have no script for him, dog. That nigga, he was back there in that backfield every play, damn near, dog. It was like they was calling his name all game. Go back and look at that playoff game. It was a good one. That
Super
was
Bowl, right?
Seattle's first one. Yep.
Yeah. Seattle, only one. They
Uh,
only one.
Seattle didn't get another one.
Nope.
Okay, yeah, they only one. Yep. Yeah, man. I was like, what?
Hey, man, I want y'all to go back and look at that Panthers Super Bowl.
Which
Hey,
one? Dog, the
Oh,
Panthers.
oh,
the
yeah, 'cause
second
yeah,
one.
y'all went twice. Yeah,
No,
y'all
Hey,
went
no.
twice.
Hey,
hey, hey,
let's be
now,
honest though. The Panthers came in the game, nigga. When they first came to the league, dog, they had one of the best fucking teams in the league.
yeah,
So
Julius Peppers,
they had
Juju
Yeah,
Smith.
yeah, nigga. They had the nigga that killed his baby mama, Ray Karoth.
right the roof.
Remember that nigga CC,
Yeah, oh
the
yeah,
wide receiver?
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was back in the day though. That was like
dog.
late
Oh,
'80s,
don't
early
forget who
'90s.
else they have.
And he
Who was
had
the running back? Who was the running back?
Steve Smith. No, not Steve
Uh,
Smith.
Nah, that was the
see,
wide receiver.
Yeah,
The running back
running back. What year though? Because you talking about Ray Caruth, nigga.
when they
What
first
era
came
you
to the
talking
league.
about, nigga?
When they first came
Oh,
in,
when they
the
first got
expansion
here.
team. Yeah,
They had
they
made
were
the playoffs. Yeah,
them
I think
them
the
and
Jaguars made the
the
playoffs too.
Jaguars was on fire,
Yeah,
dog. When they first
yeah,
came to the league,
yeah. And they was talking
they
shit because they was like they expansion teams and they making playoffs and shit. Yeah, I remember that.
yeah.
I remember that.
They was on fire, dog. When
I
you
remember
played with
that.
them on
Yeah.
Madden, dog, they had some squads,
All right,
dog.
now the running back for the Jaguars was your boy Fred Taylor, nigga.
Yeah, Fred Taylor's back there.
He was the
Yeah,
one though. You
yeah,
know
yeah.
what I'm
He
saying?
was that guy.
He
He was
was
that
that
guy,
guy,
man.
nigga. I don't remember the running back for the Panthers though.
I can't remember, but I know I played with him, so I'm like, damn, who was he?
Yeah, I can't remember, man. But yeah, the
Hey, Pat.
Panthers, man, y'all been sniffing the pussy. Y'all just can't
Hey, man.
close the deal, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
You
hey,
got to be rock
all
hard.
all you need is one player on your team playing for the other team. That's
Hey,
all you need.
hey, no, all you need is a script, nigga. A
Hey,
straight up script.
Oh man.
hey, hey, that first Super Bowl, y'all, we was down,
Yeah,
one
y'all
point.
came back. Y'all came back. Yeah, y'all
We
came. It was
needed
close. It was a close game.
Who they
man.
play? Who y'all play?
The
Uh,
Patriots.
yeah, we played the Patriots
Is this
both
when
times.
did Drew Bledsoe was Drew Bledsoe still
Nah, it
there?
wasn't Drew.
Uh,
Oh, Tom was already
It
there.
was time. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Drew might have been on the bench though, but I don't know if they kicked him out after that first one. But yeah.
Remember the Jets took out Drew Bledsoe. The Jets took out Bledsoe. They got Bledsoe replaced by Tom Brady.
Yeah, because
I don't know
he
what
did
year
have
that was.
that was their first Super Bowl. That was their first Super Bowl.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the Jets injured him? Yeah.
Yeah. Knocked him out the game.
Yeah.
And boy didn't go back and sit on the bench since then.
Yeah.
I just thinking like well I know now because you know the nigga came out on Gillette and did an interview and said his wife was a witch. Then the nigga turned around trying to tongue kiss his goddamn son in the mouth on live TV like Will Smith was doing and shit. So
and baby,
I know why the nigga got that much prestige. I definitely know why, especially after talking about his wife is a witch. Oh yeah, that's what type of power that warrants fame in this world. That's the power. Where you think Hollywood come from? It's
the
the
Holly
brand.
tree.
It's the Holly tree. All of this shit ain't. Niggas just think Big Bang like it was an explosion and all this shit was. Nah, man, all this shit is lined up to be exactly what it is. All of it complements each other.
Mm.
You know. But man, y'all kept me up, man. I had to stay up, man, because I've been going to sleep when I come in, and I still wake up like at 1 o'clock and all this shit. I'm like, man, fuck, I'm gonna just try to stay up a little later and then blackout. You know what I'm saying? Do it that way. Maybe I can stay asleep. But yeah, I had to do this, man, with y'all, man. Had to put this up, man, and had to put that what you call that shit, that thumbnail up, man. I thought that shit was funny as hell. That whole thumbnail and title, I was laughing like a motherfucker putting that bitch up. I thought that shit was cute, nigga. I said, "Oh, look at this shit. Let me go ahead and put this on there." But man, I appreciate y'all coming up, hanging out with the kid, man. You under dig?
Oh, always, K, man. Turn up top, man. I told you I was rolling up, boy, man.
Well, hey, go ahead and do that. You understand? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find me some music right quick on this YouTube. You did, and I got a little bit left in my bowl right here. I'm gonna hit that with you. You under
Hey,
dig, and
let's get it.
we're gonna do this in the expeditious way possible, baby.
Let's get it there.
Oh man, let me see. These my sons be on my damn thing, man, listening to all these damn clowns. Come on, man. I just need some real,
Steve
real.
Smith, your boy Steve Smith, probably you got to be the hardest motherfucker to ever put on a Carolina Panthers jersey though,
Ah,
nigga.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
it
give
man.
a
was.
fuck, nigga.
That nigga
That
was
nigga ain't
still
no. That
playing
nigga was 4'11", the heart of a goddamn giant, nigga. I'm telling you,
Hey,
nigga.
yeah.
and fast as a rocket, dog.
Nigga, that nigga Steve Smith, nigga, wasn't no hoe, nigga. Feel me?
Yeah.
He was like an Antoine Bolden. You know what I'm saying? Nigga,
Uh,
hard, nigga.
I gotta give him more props than Bo. I liked it Bolden, but nigga Steve Smith, nigga was just playing last year, motherfucker.
But I say Bolden because that
How the
nigga
hell?
Bolden. That nigga Bolden, the goddamn nigga, he'll play injured, all that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
Yeah,
bold. Yeah,
saying?
bold. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm talking about nigga. This nigga got it. They dislocated this nigga jaw, man. He was out there doing this thing, man.
hey, that's what
That
happened with
nigga
Steve
still went
Smith.
out there fucked up. Right, that's what I'm saying, nigga.
I think that
Yeah,
nigga played with a broken rib or something
that's what
like
I'm
that,
saying,
man.
nigga. Them players that played through the injuries and shit, dog, when they
But
get fucked
nigga,
up.
that's what football. See, all that shit, all that. That's why I say that. I should have known the shit was fake from a long time ago, nigga. Because on the football field, you get injured, nigga. We play with injuries, dog. You don't motherfucking nigga. You go to the motherfucking hospital, you get a cast put on that bitch, and you right back on the goddamn field if it ain't raining, nigga. You can't play in the rain because that motherfucking cast motherfucking melt. But nigga, if it ain't raining, nigga, you out there playing in that motherfucking cast, nigga, on that arm, nigga, on that hand, nigga. The fuck? They come with this prissy shit. He dislocated his shoulder. Bitch, what? Then hit the
well,
other shoulder.
well, in
The
defense of
fuck?
the players, because I know you think it's fake and shit, but in defense of the players,
No, no, see,
if you
see, hold
hold
up.
on,
Let me
wait, hold
correct
on, hold
you.
on,
I
hold on,
don't
I
think
ain't
it's
finished.
fake. I don't
Okay,
think it's
okay, all
fake.
right, all right, all right.
I know it's fake, nigga.
You say it's fake, but
Uh-huh.
in defense of the players, like if I just sign Randy Moss to a multi-million-dollar deal and he got a fucked up shoulder, shit, man, nah, nurse that bitch till you get right, cause I don't want to put you out there and you get even more fucked up on top of the fucked up you already is. Now I'm
Yeah,
the motherfucker losing on my investment. Yo, when
yeah,
we was playing when we was kids, that's different. We ain't have millions of dollars on the line. These niggas has got millions of dollars, and then the
yeah.
owners getting paid. So you can't just like, nah, fuck that nigga. Go put a band-aid on that shit and go out. No, you can't do that.
Okay, so check this out, Bree. I'm about to paint this whole scenario for you, dog. I'm about to give
What you
you a
got
whole
there?
different eyes to look at this with. When we played when we was kids, did we
Mhm.
do it because it was fun or was we getting paid for it?
We did it because it was fun.
We had fun doing it,
Right.
knowing we was about to stick each other, all that
Mhm.
shit, right?
Yeah.
So let's go to ground level one. We're here, right? So
Mhm.
listen, where and what time period and why in the fuck in our reality do we got a man making all these millions
Mhm.
to catch a fucking ball and hit somebody? Why?
Because there's a market for that shit.
It's a market for it, right? So there's a reason behind it, right? And the reason is what?
It's a
They're professionals.
entertainment.
Entertainment and what comes with the
Enter-
entertainment?
Money.
Money, right?
yeah.
Okay, so there's a market to do something that you and I did for fun. Now, what if we did this shit for fun and we had some people that recorded every game we played, made
Mhm.
highlights of us, okay? Made highlights of us. Would we
Mhm.
ever think we need to get paid for that? Wouldn't we have fun just knowing people seeing us clown on somebody? Or you know,
It'll be
it,
fun. People, I mean, people do that now.
people
People
do it
do that
now,
now.
right?
Yeah, they
Right
got all
now,
King,
types
right?
of YouTube
King, eventually you're gonna
videos.
want the money though.
Huh?
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Eventually you're
Try.
gonna
People
want the money though.
people is
Eventually,
gonna
you're
want
gonna
the
want some.
money
Right.
because
Yeah.
after so long they're programmed to want the money.
And
It's
well, that
all it's
well,
all in cahoots with each other. It's
well, King, you
all a
got
whole program. Go ahead.
you got that, and then on top of that, like the older that you get, like
Hmm.
we love, like you might love playing I love basketball. I always said I'm gonna
I,
always play basketball. I used to say that when I get older, I'm a volunteer and X, Y, and Z and coach and all of that.
I
Now
used
that
to
I'm
feel
all
I loved it like that too, bro, until I met hockey. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
and then after I say after you hit 19, 20, 21, and
Hmm.
you get that sprained ankle or you break your ankle or your wrist after you hit 25 and you break your ankle and you got to go back to the doctor again and for them
Hmm.
to reset your toe or to split your ankle and all of that. And
Hmm.
as much as you love the game, the injuries don't be. It don't be worth having to lay inside your bed and have your foot propped up on 3 pillows while that thing swelled up like a
Mm-hmm.
grapefruit. It
Mm-hmm.
Right.
don't it don't be worth it don't be worth it. You be like, I need something now. If
Right.
I was getting paid millions of dollars, yeah, I wouldn't mind it. But hey man, I need something, man.
So
Same thing with
listen.
video
Hell
games now,
yeah.
man.
So listen.
King,
I
you was
know
just
you know.
talking about getting the PS5 so you can start playing for money on the game system. And we know
Yeah.
that you love the game now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ain't no secret. Oh
I mean,
yeah, man.
and you can
You
get
know what I
paid by it as
love?
well, man.
Listen, you know what I love more than anything? You know how people be on here beefing with each other on who the best at this, who the best at that?
Yeah,
See, I like the game aspect of saying who the best at this because it's what we're there for.
yeah.
You do what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about crushing somebody on there and they going to dox me or coming to my house. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're on there and we're battling wits with each other. Nobody's taking it the wrong way. You may get some people that try to throw you off the game, try to cuss you out of anything, but you can always mute the TV or take off your earphones. You ain't got to hear it. So yeah, man, I love the competition aspect of it. So since I can't have fun on YouTube because I got bigger and better things to do, at least I can do it on another, you know, uh system,
Yeah,
another app. You feel what I'm saying? And not feel bad about it at the end of the day.
yeah.
A
Well, you
nigga go,
know,
hey, a nigga go kill theyself over video game. Fuck them. If hey, I turnish him up, one of these big wigs up, dog, to the point where I make him, quit life. It was meant to be. It was meant
Mm.
to be.
Yeah. Yeah. These motherfuckers
Mm-mm-mm.
fucked up, man.
Mm-hmm.
They fucked up,
Mm-hmm.
man.
But
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
when I'm taking a nigga's pride away from him, I'm not calling him a bitch. I don't care what he calling me. I'm not disrespecting him. I'm taking that W and I'm saying GG, peace. You feel me?
Right.
If I got something bad to say, he won't hear it because I won't have my mic on so he can hear it. You did. That's just how I
yeah.
roll, man.
Right.
I taunt my opponents by doing shit like, yeah, baby, come on, give me some. Shit like that. Never disrespect. Oh, come on, let's beat this bitch ass nigga. Let's fuck over this nigga. Fuck this. Never nothing like that. I don't know. I don't think that ain't got no place with me. I like to taunt in other ways. I like to piss you off in other ways, and that ain't one of them. I think that's too easy. That's too easy. Like to outclass. You did what I'm saying? Like
Right.
Oh
like
yeah,
to make
man.
you. I like to make a person say, I like playing after getting his ass whooped. I like playing that guy. I can't wait to play him again.
Yeah.
You did. That's what I'm
Yeah.
doing. That's what I'm doing, dog. Them what type of players I like. I don't like no sore loser.
I
Mm-mm. Where you walking to, Bree?
gotta go get my motherfucking my donuts and shit, man.
Did
Start
gotta
my
get your
day,
snack.
man.
Got to get your snack in there. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, nasty piece of little donut you getting out there, right? Right. Where you at, Dunkin' or just a straight up bakery or the gas station?
Dunkin', man, ain't no Krispy Kreme. The Krispy Kreme, I mean, we got them, but they ain't as abundant as they is out there with Christ in them, man. I know about them Krispy Kremes out there, nigga.
Man,
Hey,
that's where my wife was at for a while, man. That's them shit's too sweet, dog.
Man, I know, man. They
Them shit's
beautiful.
too sweet,
That's
dog.
why I don't. That's why I don't eat them because they so sweet, but they so fucking good,
And I
man.
like sweet shit, but that shit was too sweet, dog. I say about year 2, my wife was there. I wasn't eating no more donuts like that.
Hey,
Mm-mm.
Bree, the corporations here got it. They got it so cold here. I remember the Panthers was having like a bad. They was having like a streak of bad seasons, man, at one point. And Krispy Kreme had it. Anytime the Panthers won a football game,
Hmm.
the next morning you could come in and get a free a dozen of donuts and a free coffee. Hey
What?
man, I'm telling you, hey Bree, this happened. They won 3 games. They won 3 games. Like I think in like that season, man. And then they did it again the next season, man.
What?
Where they
Damn.
I think they still do that though, man. The one time that they went off, man, was when Cam Newton joined the team, man. When they started dabbing that year, they was dabbing. I think, man, I
Uh.
think we had like a 9 or 11 game win streak, man. It was
Mm.
something ridiculous.
Well, hey, if anybody know about crushing seasons, bro, you talking to some guy.
You say crushing season?
Crushing seasons. You know, we're the what you call that poster childs of NFL crushing seasons, dog.
Oh yeah, man.
You know, y'all ain't seen bad, nigga. Not through not hey, not through y'all history, y'all little history y'all got in the league. Y'all ain't seen the type of bad we done seen, boy.
Oh
You
yeah,
talking about the
nah.
Lions?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nah. I know what you mean, man. I've seen videos about how bad.
Hey, but listen, I
About how
guarantee
bad
you
the Lions was.
on that video game with me using the Lions, because that's the only team I use, you can't tell they was that bad. And I'm
Yeah, you
talking
can just
about
get a chocolate frosted and a glazed donut. Yeah,
even
that's
that
it.
that bull crap running back we had, James Stewart, even with him, I was crushing niggas with the Lions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We
Oh
had that
yeah.
little nigga Javid Best who used to always fumble, get a real good run off and fumble the
Thank you.
ball. All I did was just make sure he didn't get hit. Made sure he ran his ass out of bounds every time he was about to get ready and get tackled. Cause he either fumble or he get hurt. I just made sure he didn't get tackled.
Hell nah, man. Goddamn, hold on. Let me speak to that, man. They don't know nothing about goddamn bad. Nigga, when you bad, you Lions bad. Nigga, you bad. Nigga, you terrible. I'm talking about after, after the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? The merger or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shit, it was
yeah.
terrible. It was terrible, nigga, since
Hey.
then. Nigga, like Super Bowl era, oh man.
Mm-hmm.
It's and you know what? We used to be better than Cleveland. But
Mm-hmm.
shit, Cleveland done made the playoffs and shit, man.
I think they
Shit.
won one in the playoffs too.
Yeah, they won the playoff game recently, so we ain't even
Mm-hmm.
better than them. We suck.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Carolina, y'all can't talk shit. Cause y'all went to the motherfucking Super Bowl twice.
Yeah.
Nigga, we can't even goddamn
Make
smell
it
a Super
one.
Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Ain't made it once.
Hey, us going
We
to the Super Bowl, man. That was a behind closed doors business deal. That's
Mm.
all that was, man.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
I wish the Lions would goddamn have a business deal too. Shit. Straight
Man,
up.
hey,
Nigga, I take a Super Bowl appearance with a loss. Shit, that'd be better than what we got now.
Yeah.
We can't even win a playoff game, dog.
Yeah, you ain't lying, man. Ain't won a playoff game, man, since when?
Since the
say
90s, since like
I'm about to say,
91.
Yeah, since against the Cowboys, I think.
Yeah, we smashed the Cowboys just to get smashed by the Green Bay Packers.
No, Washington.
Washington. Yeah, you're
Hmm
right.
Washington crushed
Washington,
them niggas,
yeah.
man. crushed them niggas, man. I'm like, oh hell no.
Yeah, crushed them. Yeah, they did. You right. You right.
Yeah,
Joe
man.
Gibbs and
It
them.
wasn't even
Yeah,
close.
Joe
Wasn't even
Gibbs and
close.
them
Mm-hmm.
kicked our motherfucking
Crushed
ass.
them niggas, man.
Yeah,
I'm like, we
respectfully.
can't, we can't get shit, man.
But
This shit
see,
ain't right.
even when the Lions lose, they win. And let me help you understand where I'm coming from. They're the sponsors of the league. The Fords are the sponsors of the NFL. That's why you see a big Ford sign at Cowboy Stadium. Now, why would a big Ford sign be at Cowboy Stadium and Ford owns the Lions? Now you got your answer to that. See, it all makes sense, man, when you know the truth. What Christ say? When you hear the truth, you'll know the truth, and the truth will set you free.
Mm.
So now you ain't got to guess why a big ass Ford sign is in Arizona, is in Cowboy Stadium. You ain't got to guess that no more. The damn Ford sign might be bigger than the goddamn star that represent the team. You did? All truth is always in plain sight, man. We just see what we told to see. We don't see with our own eyes. The people that look at stuff with their own eyes, they get looked at as crazy and weird and delusional and stuff like that, man. But when you look at things with your own eyes, man, you'd be surprised what you see. And you be saying, man, this stuff was in my face the whole time. You ever went back and looked at some of them um go back in time on the internet, man, and go look at some of those um little talk shows and stuff like that, and listen to the story and how things play out. And it's like it's no matter what time period you in, everything pretty much stays the same. It's like it's nothing new. Nothing new. It may appear to be new, but it's the same thing. We experiencing the same thing people experienced thousands of years ago. They found out that there were sewer systems as old as the time of Lot.
Hmm.
So when I say nothing is new, nothing is new. What happens is whoever takes control of the land, they're able to
Yeah,
create their own narratives. They're able to create their own reality. And we're programmed to accept that reality. Like the Christopher
yeah,
Columbus thing. That's an example of it. If you don't accept it, you're not going to move to the next level. You're not going to pass your tests. It's a program. And then you have to buy into the program. That's why you go ahead, instead of putting what you was going to put as an answer, you put what you supposed to put. You're programmed to do so. You're going to get a bad grade and flunk if you don't put what you're supposed to put.
Mm.
Hmm. I mean, it ain't it. Once you start looking at things with your own eyes, man, it ain't hard to see. It's only hard to see because we got somebody with their hands on our head, just telling our heads, moving our heads in a way that they want them to move, not the way that they should move. Because you ain't got no brain for you not to look at things in different ways. You ain't got two eyes for you to just see SD. We able to see vividly. We able to smell. We able to feel, detect danger and things like that. So when you give somebody else the control over that, you look how many senses you missing out on. That's why everybody is like what they say, robots. Everybody is like drones, like clones. because nobody is thinking. Everybody's depending on somebody to think and do these things for them. And not saying somebody as far as the creator of all things. They looking for man to do this for them. They looking for man. Like these people was actually crying about not being able to kill babies. They was actually crying about it. And I can understand you saying your rights and this, that, and the other, but we all know if that's what you want to do, can't nobody stop you from doing it. It's like these people need to be told to be a certain way. They can't just be a certain way of their own. And then they send their people out there just in case the people ain't buying into it. They send their motherfucking puppets out there to steer the people because they know the people worship their puppets. Madonna come out there talking about my children are scared because they said that you can't kill babies. Like, why would your kid be scared? But see, she's an idol to millions. They're going to take her and follow her advice and heed her warnings and her ideas before they do it anybody else. They trust this woman. This woman been here their whole lifetime.
Yeah, she been making nothing but good decisions their whole life.
Mm-hmm.
It must be because she rich.
She's always in the tabloids, so she got to know what's, she's in the limelight. She's famous. Come on, man. They know the way this thing work, man, and they simply doing what the Nephilim did before the flood. They're bullying, straight taking advantage of people, taking advantage of ignorant people.
Mm.
It's actually people around here that think the casinos are fair. It's actually people around here that think the casinos don't cheat. It's an honest hustle. It's an honest gamble. All you have to do is be lucky. People actually believe this, man. Man. I can understand why people fight with the sport thing. I can understand that. But they gave you the roots of the casino. Even though those roots is a lie, the casinos are ran by our government, and that's my opinion. And I got some good proof to show you why I my opinion is a fact. But just say my opinion, you understand. They were supposed to be formed and created by the mafia, brother. These supposed to be fucking mafia bosses that took blood money and created this entity. Hollywood. I mean, not Hollywood, but Las Vegas. All mob money, all blood money. Money for murders, for drugs, prostitution, you name it. Whatever the mob is guilty of, right? And they're telling you that this is the roots of the casino, and you think that the mob is fair? You think the mob has ever been fair with anybody that had dealings with them? Now you just a regular old motherfucking pedestrian in the neighborhood that ain't got your parents ain't got no dealings with them and none of that. Hey, you ain't in the know. You don't know what's up. They ain't paying no attention to you. But if you open the door to doing business with them, uh slash going into their establishment and trying to make a couple dollars, right? If you open those doors, now you're dealing with the mob. Now you get the understanding of what the mob is. Now. But see, if you don't go in casinos, if you don't gamble and play numbers and all that shit, see, you ain't gonna never have, you don't do nothing underhanded, illegal, you ain't gonna have no dealings with the mob. But if you open that door, boom, they get you. And when you go in a casino and gamble, you open that door and you think they're gonna give you a fair chance to win their money? How naive. You think that place will still be there? You think it'll still be a such thing as a casino if they did that? Really? Wow. Wow. The further we get from perfection, the dumber we get as human beings to think that's actually possible. $1 billion industry would exist if they just left it up to chance. Wow. And then they tell you, now this supposed to be the mob shit now, right, y'all? This supposed to be mob shit. They say if you get caught cheating in a casino, that it's a federal case. How you like that for the mob? The mob got the FBI in their back pocket. Wow. So is the mob and the FBI the same thing, or what? Is one working for the other? What? But we got to have some type of connection in there somewhere for you to cheat the fucking cheaters. You cheat the killers, the murderers, and go to prison for it? Really? A federal case? Wow, how you like that for reality? How you like that? And the point I'm making is, and it always has been, always will be, we know about Al Capone and all these other gangsters because the TV gave it to us. How would we know about them? We way in Detroit. How would we know about what the fuck going on in Chicago? The TV made these Lucky Lucianos, all these dudes famous. Just like the movie stars, all of them are agents, man.
Yeah.
Every fucking big dope man that got millions and everybody know he's the dope man, he's an agent. Go check out Snowfall to show you how they give you the truth in entertainment. Because everybody, even the most dumbest niggas you know how the drugs get over here in the country by now. Everybody know that it's your military bringing it here. And they ain't bringing it from nothing nowhere too far. They just bringing them from a laboratory where they make the shit at. That's all. Ain't no motherfucking green plants getting turned to no white goddamn powder, goddamn it.
Hey, how you feel about that, Bree?
They showed a documentary about that, man. Why when they get the part where they turn the shit white at Christ Council?
You say what, Christ? What'd you say?
Oh, hold up. Let me say this part right fast. When they get to the part where they turn the brown and green shit to white, why did the whole fucking screen clip? It went from them pouring it in the bucket, and when they came back on, when they got to the other end of the clip, They were showing you some white shit. I
Hey,
said, hell no.
they always move the camera, kid,
Hell no, man.
or have some type of distraction come up on there.
Yeah. Or you see that camera all of a sudden look all the way to the right
Yeah,
for
do
whatever
do
reason and then
doing a
come
quick
back.
360.
I said, wow, my whole life I've been thinking that this shit come from green leaves, and it was a whole fucking lie. Wow. And even though they may extract certain juices from them leaves, where do the fucking white come from? A laboratory. A fucking laboratory, bro. Now the shit you'll see is that hair rind come from that, come from them plant juices and shit like that. You can break down, but you don't see that shit turning white without you adding some crushed up peels and all the other shit you gotta add to it. But you see cocaine turn motherfucking white. It's a whole
Yeah,
joke, man. That's
it
why I
is.
tell my people, man, be careful what you believe in, man. You talk about me believing what I believe, you believe in man, nigga. You don't believe man trying to do you harm, but man is. Because the scriptures can't lie. Scriptures say man will dominate man to his injury. What you think all this shit is about? What you think the cell phone was made for? You think it was made to make your life easier? Shit was made to kill you. They told us, man, 20 years of this shit gonna give everybody brain tumors. Everybody. And we almost at that 20-year mark. So don't be surprised. Don't worry about it when you hearing this person dying from brain tumor, this person dying from don't think it's a new pandemic. It's just what they told us it was gonna be when they first put this shit out here. They told us this when they first put it down, dog. That's why to this day I try my best not to put that shit in my ear. I try my best to not get caught in too much bass in the car. Because when you're recording this shit off the computer and putting it in there, you getting the same juice you'll be getting if you was plugged in. Trust me, dog, man. They didn't put this shit here to help us. They put this shit here to dominate us. The fuck y'all think Siri is? Y'all think Siri there to help you solve problems and pretend you Mr. Smart Guy? Yeah, oh yeah, help you do that. But that bitch lining your monkey ass up, nigga. Got your voice recorded. You ever seen a nigga get cyber pimp? He put his motherfucking voice on the thing and he abstract words and make whole sentences with your voice. Motherfucker, yeah, that's my voice, but I don't remember saying that in that way. This shit real, man. They agents out here for one, and they giving the people this technology they've been using for years. So it's actual fucked up people out here using this shit against their fellow man. That made you hit a link. Now he got motherfucking video of you doing what you doing in your surveillance in your house. And talking about hackers. Bitch, you put it out here to be hacked. The hackers got on there and they stole this money. Bitch, for what? Don't y'all supposed to be able to trace it back to where the money got sent to? Fuck you talking about hackers. And you created this shit. You got all type of fail safes on this shit, nigga. Just like when you create these motherfucking diseases, you make the vaccine before you make the disease. Come on, man. Everybody ain't dumb, man. Everybody ain't sleep. Everybody ain't sleep, man. I see these motherfuckers from a mile away, and when I see them, I always come through to try to put people up on what I'm seeing, just so they won't be surprised when they start seeing this shit themselves. I wish somebody would have pointed me to the things that I'm trying to point these people to. I wish somebody would have did it, Doug. I'd be a whole lot more dangerous than I am now. And then the part, man, you got to be ready for death. Because when you stumble up on the right way to communicate this truth and people start to listen to you and you gain too many people, they're going to kill you.
Yeah.
They're going to kill you. Simple as that. And that's what the Malcolm X, the Martin Luther King, all of those was just rituals to show you if you stand up and do this what's gonna happen to you. So you got to be ready to accept that.
Hey, Bree, what I was asking you earlier, man, was how did you feel about that?
About what? About what?
Hey y'all, my boss trying to send me my money. I gotta figure out what he talking about. I'm gonna put y'all on hold for a second. I mean on mute, but if I take too long, you know.
Can you hear me, Christ? Christ. Christ. Hello?
A little bit weird today, just to get back going a little bit more hours.
Oh, okay. Christ. 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 Can you hear me?
Man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What you were saying now, bro?
Yeah, I was asking you, man, how did you feel about that? What King was saying?
What part?
But I guess particularly the last part where you said how like if these people are put in position and it's not just by chance that they're all of them, everybody is working on an agenda or in accord with one another.
You talking about like what the sports arena?
Yeah,
Yeah, you know, I mean,
or Madonna.
it's possible, but I can't say that that's a fact. He's saying it's a fact, and I can't get with that. I'm saying a possibility is there, but before we can say something is fact, we got to prove that is actually a fact. Just because you got circumstantial evidence, don't make it the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not saying that he's wrong. I'm just not saying that I'm just saying that he's not. I don't think he's right either. Just because it looks that way, you don't get to say this is what it is. Just because it looks that way, we got to prove it before we say what it is.
yeah,
I'm not saying that he's wrong. He might be right. Until we prove it, then we can say this is what it is. So, um, and even if it's a strong possibility, but you gotta demonstrate that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because you got a gut feeling don't make what you're saying is right. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man. But you don't think that he provided enough proof or evidence?
with what he was talking about on the phone. I mean, just now.
Yeah,
not to say that this is what it is. Okay, it is. What is it? Is it possible that he could be wrong?
Oh yeah.
Well, shit. So if it's a possibility he could be wrong, I mean, I don't think that what he said is enough to say, oh yeah, this is a fact. No. Or this is a strong possibility that this is what it is. Nah. I don't feel like he came with enough. Nah.
Man. I think King made a pretty good point, man.
He might they might be good points, but is it enough to say that this is what it is and we should is it enough to say this is what it is? That this is the truth? Is it enough to say that what he's saying is the truth? Let me ask you that. Well, what he provided just now, was that enough to say that this is the truth?
But like that company like with like with what some
So
personal beliefs are
Uh,
and the things that
so
I see that are
CC.
happening around it, yeah, I'd say that I found some truth in it.
no. That ain't what I asked you. That ain't what I asked you. I asked you what he provided. Is it enough to say that what he's saying is the truth?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
for
What
me.
y'all talking about?
He was talking about what you was talking about.
I'm talking about what part? I was talking about a whole lot of shit.
No, right? He was talking about what you were saying about Madonna and the secret societies and stuff like that.
Oh,
How they being
what
used.
about the secret
How,
society?
Now he
how
was
they being.
asking me how I felt about what you were saying.
Oh yeah, okay. I remember him asking you that.
Yeah, you already know how I feel about that. So
Yeah, you don't believe it. You don't
yeah,
believe it.
I
I
was asking him. I was
yeah.
asking him
No,
why
I don't
though. You
believe
know.
it. Uh,
I said, I'm still wanting to know why though.
why you think it's the truth?
No, why you don't believe it?
I just told you because I'm not saying that he's wrong. I'm just saying that I don't believe that what he's saying is the absolute truth. He could be right, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So
Now. Hold up. You done went from wrong to not the absolute truth. What is it?
I don't know. I'm saying I don't know. I don't know
Oh,
what
okay.
the truth is.
Okay. So
That's what I'm saying.
what do you want the truth to be?
I want the truth to be whatever the truth is.
What you and that okay, you want the truth to be whatever it is, but
Yeah.
what if okay, what I'm saying is the truth. What type of response would they get from you? What if you find out? What if I can show you they've been telling you this all along through their
Mhm.
actions and not just my words? What if I can show this to you and you realize that you can't deny it no more? What then? What happens?
I I have to accept it as the truth. It's the truth. Okay, it's the truth. What you're saying is the truth. I'll have to accept it as the truth.
So when you accept it as the truth, what's your next move?
Shit. My next move is shit. The same thing as the same. I shit ain't shit gonna change. I gotta get
Yeah.
up. I gotta go to work. I gotta make this money. I gotta feed my kids.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta goddamn work. Ain't nothing really gonna change.
So, okay. So you saying this? You saying you got some loved ones that you communicate with and that you love, right? So you're not going to share your knowledge with them so that they won't be just swindled, just like you've been swindled. Now,
I'm
when
not.
you trust these entities and these characters, Don't think you gotta give money to be swindled or give something physical to be swindled. The swindling of one's mind is way worse than getting
No,
swindled for
no,
a couple
no, no.
thousand dollars.
If I had the evidence, then of course I share the evidence because
Mm-hmm.
it's, truth is the truth, right?
Okay, so check this out, Bree. Introducing King Curl Masterpiece / King Curl Ultra. That's all I'm doing. I fought against something for many years because I didn't want to believe it. I didn't want it to be true. I searched relentlessly while I was a person in the wilderness to try to find something to combat this truth I share. And I'm gonna tell you like this, dog. It's so right in your face, man, that these people literally tell you who they are, what they are, and what they've been doing. Literally. And I'm not exaggerating in the least. All this information I'm giving to you concerning this comes from the horse's mouth.
I mean, I hear you. Again, like if I had proof, then that's one thing. But you said that you didn't want it, but you just said something about you didn't want it to be true.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah.
no.
No, I mean, I don't feel like that. I
I
don't,
did.
I don't, I don't care. I don't care if the shit real or not. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I don't care if the shit real or not because I know you believe in spirits and stuff, right? You, I
Uh
know you, I know you're a spiritual person,
I
and you
believe in
believe,
spirits, yeah.
and you believe.
I ain't hear that part, Bree. I believe what?
Like, like
I
you
ain't even
believe in,
smoked my weed yet, yo. I'm about to smoke it now because I gotta get up off here.
like
Oh
you
yeah,
believe in the
man.
devil and
That's up
stuff,
there
right?
with you.
You
You
believe in
believe.
it? Do I believe in the devil, nigga?
I
You
said,
believe in the devil too. What you talking
yeah,
about?
not
You
like,
believe in the devil?
not
You
like
do
you
too,
though.
nigga. Huh?
Nah,
What you
nah.
mean not like me? Tell me the difference. Tell me your devil. Tell me about your devil. You think it's real.
Uh, I don't believe the devil is real. There is no devil. Just like it ain't. I don't believe it. I don't believe it's real. So what I'm saying is, you believe the people that's got these secret societies. You believe that they draw, they
My
worship
bad.
the devil and stuff, right?
They may call it something else.
Yeah. See, I don't. See, I'm not spiritual. I don't believe in spirits or none of that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, like, I don't believe in this stuff. So it's like you say, yeah, they believe in the devil and they worship the devil, and it's like I don't even believe in the devil.
Well, a lot of them don't believe in the devil neither. They believe in something else.
Well, I
But
don't. I mean, anything
but see, I'm
spiritual.
privy.
I don't
I'm
believe in
privy to
anything
knowing that it's
spiritual.
the devil.
Yeah, but okay. That well, what is it that they believe in?
Well, some people believe in what's the earth, the nature god name, Christ console?
Yeah. See, I don't believe in God.
My lord, Bill.
What's her name? Gaia. Some people believe in Gaia. Some people believe in Shiva.
That's
Um,
one.
some
So
What
people
that?
believe in Buddha.
make sure you package the two skids out.
Okay. Make sure the package said.
Yeah, make sure the paper says.
Oh, okay. Okay. Um. Yeah, see, I don't believe none of that stuff. I don't believe none of that stuff. Like,
Now,
That's
now you
back.
you may
okay.
not believe. Oh, you talking to somebody?
No,
You
no, I'm saying I don't believe in none of that stuff.
you may not believe it, but I don't believe in none of that stuff neither. But just because a couple people don't believe it, what about a couple 100 million people believe it? Will it
I mean,
make a
it does.
difference then?
Nah, I don't.
Is it real then?
Nah, it's not. I don't believe none of that stuff is real.
No, you ain't gathering what I'm trying to
I mean,
come
what
through
difference
to
do
you
it make
with.
if a billion people believe something? So what? It's not
Because
real. They don't believe it.
because something unreal becomes real when somebody believes in it. And then if you got a couple 100,000 people, a billion people that believe in this same lie, then now you have a lie that is real, because they can formulate and say, well, this lie said we got to get rid of these type of people, and now you got one you against a couple 100,000 people. So this is when it becomes real. This is why it's real. This is why it's important to get a toehold on this before the shit hit the fan.
Well, when I say real, I mean like real, real. Like they believe the devil. Like you believe the devil is real, right? I don't
Absolutely.
believe. I don't believe the devil is real. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you know,
So do you believe God is real?
no,
So
I'm an
you don't
atheist.
so you don't
I'm,
believe
I'm an
that there's a
atheist.
God, period. You believe in the Big Bang theory.
No, I don't. I didn't say that. I
You
don't.
got to be saying that.
No, I don't.
Okay,
I don't
so
got to be saying that.
how did we get here, brother?
I don't know.
So you're an atheist that don't have a clue.
Right. I don't know. I don't know how we got here.
I think it's more like you don't want to know, because
Oh, okay. Okay.
you got all the physical abilities to find out, but you don't choose to find out.
I don't. I don't care to
So
find. I don't. I don't. I
I
mean,
think it's more fear.
no, it's not fair. I
Gotta
don't
be.
know. No, it's not. I,
It's the most important question in all human history, and you saying, nah, I don't care whether it is or it's not.
that's because don't nobody know.
Huh? You said what now?
He
I
said that's
don't
because
think
nobody knows.
he said this because nobody know. Oh yeah, there's some people that know. It's some people that know, and dig this. All the people that know don't even have the same beliefs. They don't even have the same beliefs, but they know that we didn't get here from an explosion out of nothing. They know that we don't have design, and everybody pretty much have the same damn near design from an explosion. Explosions don't do that. All of us would be made different if that was factual. There would be no such thing as doctor if we came from an explosion. There would be no way to know how to treat this or how to treat that if we come from an explosion. Because somebody can break a leg and simply say, okay, this was just a part of the explosion. Why fix this? And this was how the explosion ended. This
Mhm.
is where we at within the explosion. See, the theory that we was programmed to believe, it don't even make sense when you look at it through your own eyes. So you mean to tell me we come from an explosion of nothing, right? We come from an explosion of nothing, but we all of a sudden know how to build shit. We all of a sudden know how to create shit, and we know how to procreate an explosion from nothing. The whole idea is bullshit. It don't make sense in the least. It don't make a lick of sense. It only makes sense is if you a puppet master and you was creating your own show. When you create your own show, you able to make it do whatever you want it to do. You able to make it say Whatever you wanted to say, you make it about whatever you want it to be about, because it's your show. They got the lie right in front of you. They've been lying to us since we came out the womb. We came out the womb believing in Santa Claus. And you got people even more today believe in Santa Claus way before they believe in the damn Jesus. They know what Christmas is about. It's about Noel, Nimrod. Ain't no niggas that celebrate Christmas gonna sit back and he ain't got no gifts and that nigga ain't feeling some type of way. What? Oh, we just gonna give love this Christmas, kids. We're gonna put up this big tree, we're gonna cook this big dinner, and this year we just gonna bask in the love of Christ. Man, kids been told your ass a new hole. And you been doing this the whole time, and you talking about now you wanted to be about who? Who is that? What happened to the big dude with the red suit? The hell you talking about some uh love? What? I supposed to have them new Jordans. Yeah. No, it's all about Nimrod, baby. Nimrod's birthday. Celebrated all over the world. They talking about America, Babylon. Babylon is the whole world. What you thought? Satan just ruled one little part? No, man. Satan ruled the world. Jesus Christ told you long time ago. You know the dude that never walked the earth told you a long time ago. And see, I strongly know, bro, that these people don't mess with the Bible, not because they don't think it's true. They don't mess with it and ain't trying to mess with it because they think they gonna stumble up on the truth. That's the fear. See, if they stumble up on the truth and they run past something that resonates too hard, now they gotta quit messing around before they get married, or they gonna have a guilty conscience. Now they gotta stop lying. They gonna have a guilty conscience. Now they gotta quit doing slick shit. And you not being made to stop these things, but now you feel and you know with your whole being that God is real. And then from that point on, depending on your love and your appreciation, you start trying to change things right off the bat. And Jesus Christ told you, hey, you know, you're gonna fall short. Don't sweat it. You know what I'm saying? Just get back up and keep on moving. But see, they don't want you to know about the good news. They want you to associate with it as bad. Now, Christ told you it's the good news of the kingdom. That's why he sent the 72 out, not to tell you about a death threat. He sent them people out to talk about everlasting life. Ain't nobody still to this day talking about everlasting life. Ain't talking about genetics and never dying with some computer chips and shit like that. But ain't nobody never talked about everlasting life like the Christ, like the prophets. They don't want you to know about that truth. They want you to always associate it with their truth. You know, their Harry Potter, their witches and all that stuff. See, if all of that stuff exists, if witch is bad, world off duality, Where you think the checkerboard floor come from? What do you think that represents? It's duality. They rule the world off duality. What you think the gays is going to war with the straights for? What you think the Christian is going to war with the atheist for? What you think all this stuff is about? You think it's about how a person really feel? No, man, it's about control. It's about control. See, it's people at the top that know the truth. You know how Pharaoh was? You know how he was so haughty? He felt like he was God, and God made his heart even more haughty, made it even more what you call it, hardened. That's what the people at the top is like. They know the secrets to this world. And I'm not saying we live on no flat earth. I'm not gonna ever say that, because I think it's a whole lot more dynamic than a flat plane. I think just like we got whales that swim in the watery deep and hardly ever come up the surface, I think there's things in the heavens that's the same way. Duality. They know the secrets. What you think the pyramids is about? It's about the secrets. That's all it's about. That's all it's always been about. We got a group of people that know the secrets, and they're using the secrets against the majority. They know the way this thing works. Why y'all think they talking about weather manipulation? HARP. What you think this CERN thing is about? What you think they letting you know? Listen, if they letting you know that this thing is about to take off, it took off a long time ago. And they're just not telling you about it. Now that it's in full stride. If they telling you we about to let this thing go on this date, they let it go on that date many, 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 many years ago. They're not going to tell you what they doing when they do it. They tell you when they get ready to tell you, because you trust them. You know they're for your best benefit, while they rocking you to sleep, sending you to the slaughterhouse. They told y'all, the people told y'all what these 5G rays was going to do to the human body. So don't be thinking all scary when you start seeing people black out. People can't breathe. These scientists came out and spoke out about what's going to happen when they set these things off in full-fledged. And of course, everybody made different. Everybody ain't going to fall out, but it's going to be a lot of people that do. That's why they was calling it C-19. Remember when they set the 5G rays off, y'all. And remember the pandemic. That's all I'm going to give you right now. They say it's to be sold, not told. Y'all paid y'all bills. So y'all paid, y'all bought it. Now who's going to be fortunate enough? Who's going to be granted? Who's going to be granted, Christ Council, the privilege of hearing my voice and listening to this entire feed?
Good question, man.
And you told me, Christ Council, man, and it don't be until I go to replay and try to figure out some things to do in the future, man. You told me though, man. You say, hey man, that's why I mess with you, bro. Hey man,
Oh yeah, okay.
who indeed is granted the permission to hear these bars we be spitting on this platform, dog, when we get together? Who, man?
Hey man, I know Miss Mary Jane do.
Man, you can't pay for this, man. I told you the truth can't be bought, man. It's got to be granted. It can't be bought. Can't buy truth. That's why it ought to send off red flags when you hear that these news broadcasters getting all this money to sit in front of a camera. It's got to send some type of chill through your spine. The type of money they get, not just money to survive and thrive off of. They get money to build, to bully off of, to buy businesses. You understand what I'm saying? They getting whop,
Mm-hmm.
and it ain't for telling you the truth. You best believe that it wouldn't cost that much, and they would be more than privileged to put that fire out there if it was the truth. But they got to get that shut up money. You understand? They got to get that actor Hollywood money. You understand?
Oh yeah, I was
They
about
got
to
to
say,
get
but
that
it
money.
better film if they
I
give
mean,
it away for free.
I mean, when we talk about these sports stars, listen to these astronomical numbers, bro. For catching a ball, for hitting a ball in a game that has no significance in real life whatsoever. It's not gonna, unless you are better and you choose the right team, it's not gonna pay your bill. It's not gonna cook your dinner. It's not gonna, forgive my language, fuck you good. And it ain't gonna bathe you. It's nothing. It's a game. It's what we did as kids and as adults and had fun doing it. That's why we do it, because it's fun. But you hear these motherfuckers, man, getting millions, hundreds of millions while niggas around here starving and homeless to catch a ball, to run with a ball, to put a ball through a hoop. Do you understand the mockery when they use to call, or when they do call these big games the greatest game on turf, the greatest show on turf? You know where
Hey,
that terminology came from in reference
the
to? What,
what?
CC? what
I
what that
don't.
what it came from in reference to?
Is it like the gladiator?
The greatest show on earth. Where that reference came from? Used to being honored to. You know it, Bree. You
Circus.
know it. Come with it, Bree. What? Oh yeah, you got it. You got it, CC. The goddamn circus. Do you understand the mockery in that statement right there? And hey, we had Detroit, man, with Herman Moore, Brett Perriman. Dog, we had like a dog ass offense that year. Like them few years, man, with uh Eric Kramer, what was his name? Rodney Pete. Then we had Scott Mitchell came through and got a record season. Oh man, they used to call Detroit with Barry Sanders the greatest show on turf. And when I got older and got into the knowledge, and I heard that, I said, "Wow!" I heard them use that for another team. I said, "Wow, what mockery!" That's the circus. You know, the circus got acts. Ain't nothing really freestyled at no circus. All of this stuff is rehearsed and perfected. Before it even come to your city, and that's
Hey, Barry,
exactly what you see.
Barry Sanders was a problem back then.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, man. But I seen some things that was pretty suspect. I ain't gonna even lie to you, and I just accounted it to, hey, he just the greatest running back of all time because I was idol worshiping. You understand what I'm saying? But I seen some suspect things during the game. I seen some things when I did the brainstorming behind the CC. I seen some things. I remember seeing some things that was pretty damn suspect, bro. I will be honest with you about that, like some reaches and some some missed tackles that was pretty questionable. After I started knowing what was going on, we got the power to go back in time. Christ Council.
Mm-hmm.
We go back in time now, man. And when you go back in time with the ability to pause and rewind, you be surprised what you see, brother.
Yeah.
You be surprised what you see. And another thing you do, you beat yourself up because you realize, wow, I bought that. I really thought that was real. Yeah. At least I do. I beat myself up
And
because I trusted this stuff, Bree. I was, man, that's all I breathed, dog. That's all I thought about, man. Played
so you don't
baseball,
like LeBron
basketball,
James?
and football. Huh?
I said, so you don't like LeBron James?
I don't like them.
Yeah.
Hell no. I don't like none of them niggas. They liars. They're actors. I don't mess with none of them guys unless I'm on a video game. I don't follow them. I don't know what they do. I don't want to know. It's just like when I told baby boy, if he go into my business and look me up, I ain't gonna repeat that same thing with him because it's not in me to. Like it ain't nothing I would do. It ain't nothing that I would want to do. I would get no type of pleasure out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I, I I was the same way though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was the same way. Sports this, sports that. ESPN would stay on TV. You know
mm-hmm,
what I'm saying? I was the same way.
mm-hmm,
I just lost interest. And
mm-hmm.
not for the same reasons as you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I just say, you know what? I ain't got time for this. You know what I'm saying? All
yeah.
this motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and
But
then you having the worst team. You love football and having the worst team ever don't help none either. Right? Don't help
yeah,
none.
but shit. If I still was in it, I still be like Lions all the way. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But I just
But I'm still like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know it's fake, I still when I go check out the replays of the game, I still be like, I hope they win. And you know what I'm saying? I just know it's fake. I don't put my my vital force behind it. I know what it is. That's it. Because I used to actually care. I usually actually be in it because I felt like it was real. It was real competition. You feel what I'm saying? So I treated it as such. You know what I'm saying? I used to had a heartbeat and shit and the stress of it and shit, all that shit, dog.
yeah,
I,
I was there too. I just lost interest. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even really watch the shit like that. I don't watch football like that and basketball. If my
yeah.
little cousins watch it, I might watch it with them or something. But I don't really
Mm-hmm.
much less care anymore. Because it ain't doing nothing for me. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So okay. So you see, through another set of eyes, you see something that I didn't even really pay no attention to, and with that aspect, you didn't even really need the. You don't even really need to know that it's not real for you to realize that it's nothing. It's just a
Right.
game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Understood. Understood.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah. You know.
Hmm. But you see, a lot of us, a lot of people do. A lot of people, look at it like it's their everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Go out and hurry up and get the jersey, and go get the shoes, and go stand in line for about an hour. Goddamn,
Yeah.
you know.
And you know what? On some real shit, King. That's why I stopped bashing people who believe in God and religion. If that's what
Hmm.
makes you happy and makes you complete, then who am I to say anything against
Hmm.
that? You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And so, you know what I'm saying? I'm a real big component in do what you do to make you happy. If believing what you want to believe, it makes you feel grounded or whatever, I'm not gonna get in the way of that. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? So if that's what make them happy, sports, God, whatever, hey, by all means,
Mm.
love. I mean, shit, do your thing, have fun. You know, I hope you happy. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I hope you complete or whatever the fuck you trying to get to, trying to make yourself feel whatever. Hey, by all means, do what you do. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna stand in the way. I'm not even gonna say nothing disparaging about it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. Hey, that's what you want to do. Hey, I ain't gonna get it when I ain't gonna say I ain't got nothing to say. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, see, me, I feel that way to an extent. If I know a person and it can be a complete stranger, if I know you being deceived and I see that you being misled, so to speak, if I see you walking and not paying attention and I see you about to fall in a manhole, just because it look like you enjoying yourself and having the time of your life, and you got all the senses in the world, you should be paying attention. That ain't gonna stop me from trying to save your life. That ain't gonna stop me from saying, "Hey man, hey, watch out, man, watch out." See me, I'm gonna take the gamble and tell a person that know everything he need to know uh, when he about to lose his life. If I feel, you know what I'm saying, if I get the opportunity to. Now, whether the person listen to it or not, it's totally up to him. But I still got to do what I'm obligated to do. You
Nah,
know,
yeah,
because
yeah, nah, I get that. I
if I
get
cross
that.
paths
And
with you,
you,
bro, you know, if I cross paths with you and I don't even bring it up to you and you mess around and lose your life, you know, to me, your blood is on my hand because I didn't even try. I
yeah,
didn't even try to reach out to
and
you, you know?
that's because of your belief in Jesus and God. I get that.
That's right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right. That's right.
I have no reservations with that. So
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know. So
So
I'm
you
not.
don't really, well,
I,
when it comes to universal law, if you see a man about to get ready and die and you got the opportunity to,
well, yeah, of course. If yeah,
it's the same thing. Same thing.
yeah. But the thing is, so but the thing is, the difference between me and you is, and we spoke about this earlier. I don't believe I have the answers. You do. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say that, oh, you on the wrong path, because I don't know what the path is.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? I just told you earlier. You asked me, so what if I don't believe in the Big Bang? If I don't believe in God, what do I believe in? I don't know. I don't. This is where I stand. I don't believe anybody has the answers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I believe people have beliefs. They believe they have the truth, and they believe they have the answers.
But see, I
But
disagree. I disagree that you don't have the answer because you just sit up here and told me if you can save a man for losing his life, if you can at least try, you gonna do that. So you
well,
do
yeah, well
know the answer.
that's yeah, but that's not the answer to the whole
That's
universe. That's not the
well,
whole universal mystery thing. That's what
well,
I'm talking about.
well. See, the thing is, it's the beginning to opening up the answers to the universe. You
But
got to
that's
get
still,
past. You
but
got
that
to admit where you at and who you are first.
yeah, but I ain't got nothing to do with how the universe got created.
Okay, well, we're not gonna focus on that. We're
But
gonna
that's what we
focus.
was talking about earlier.
Yes, yes, that's what we was talking about, but
Right.
we're at a disagreement with that. So let's leave that on the back burner. Let's talk about something we do agree with.
Nah, we're not at a disagreement. I told you I don't know.
You said you don't know, and I said I
Right.
do know. So that's me and you choosing two different paths, right?
No, nah, I don't know. What I'm saying is
No, you don't. But the only reason you
you
don't know is
saying
because you don't want to know.
nah. That's not the reason. The reason why I don't know is because I don't believe anybody knows.
Okay, so because you don't believe anybody know,
Hmm.
what are you doing to secure this knowledge?
It ain't. It, it it ain't nothing I can do.
See? Okay, okay, okay. And that's one of the things that I like to talk about. I like to talk about how we're programmed to feel that we're powerless, how we're programmed to feel like little old me can't make a difference for the multitude. And that's nothing more than a program, because you can do something about it.
What can you do?
What you can
What
do about
What
it
did
is you
you
can
do?
call out the BS. First of all, you can call out, you can look at things through your own eyes, and when you see things that don't make sense, you can call it out.
Okay, now then what you do? I'm trying to.
when
How you get to the answer?
when you
How did you
call it
get?
out
Once you do that, then what you do?
when you call it out, you have to make sure that you have different perspectives before you even bring it to somebody else's attention.
Different perspective. What you
You
talking
gotta
about?
you gotta make sure that it's not only one way that you can see this truth. You got to make sure it's several different ways.
Several different ways to see the truth.
Several different ways to communicate what you seeing with your own eyes and what you're calling out. Like for instance, what did I call out? How I called out the Christopher Columbus situation.
Mhm.
How that you have to have the same beliefs that a so-called quote unquote Christian have to believe in Jesus Christ, to believe in the Christopher Columbus story. Why? Because everything points to it being a lie. The history, the information on information they give us on Christopher Columbus itself is a contradictory to who they say he was.
Well, let me ask you this: how do you know the truth as you believe it to be is the truth?
Um, well, first of all, I know it to be the truth, or as close as you're gonna get to the truth in this world.
Oh, wait, whoa, whoa! Close ain't the truth though.
Fact. That's a
Huh?
fact. That's a
Yeah.
fact.
So all right. So let me ask you this: is it the truth or is it close to the truth?
It's the truth.
Okay. Okay. Because you said close to the truth, and it's like, okay, do you believe it's the truth or do you believe it's close to the truth? Because
Well,
that's
see,
two
you gotta
different
listen, you
things.
gotta listen to the language. I said as close as you're gonna get to the truth in this world. That means that it's at the apex. That means there's nothing higher.
So it's the truth. If it's nothing higher, then
The actual
it's the
factual.
truth. It's not close to the truth. It is the truth.
And yes,
Okay, all right. I'm just,
yes,
you kind of threw me off
yes.
there. All right, so how do you know what you believe in is the truth? Not close, but the truth.
Um, the Holy Spirit.
Mm.
The Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is
And
said
the
to
Holy
have,
Spirit is the truth, and that's real because
yeah.
you felt it.
No, it ain't something you felt, it's something you feel.
Well, you feel it.
And it never goes nowhere until you deviate from your path and from the path that to get closer to God.
Okay.
See, in our imperfection, we can only get so close. So we want to get as close as we possibly can.
Mm.
And when we get close, it's easy for us to get to stray. So we want to try to cling on as much as we can. Once we get close, we want to try to cling on because it protects us. It helps us from ourselves. It protects us from our enemies. It's a walk of life. Like for instance, I used to have a hard time, Bree, with thinking about getting closer to God because I had a lot of people and they wasn't really God lovers. And I used to have a thought like, damn, how am I gonna tell this person I'm not into this no more? How I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that. And guess what, Bree? I ain't even have to do it. I ain't even have to do it. It took care of itself. I didn't even have to break no news or
Mhm.
I ain't had to do none of that. It took care of itself. It took care of itself, and I go back and say, "Hey, man, you used to stop through and see me, and woo, 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 woo. Oh, man, you start doing this, and I start." And in my opinion, that's the time to start coming around because now you ain't got to worry about no type of treachery. Before, nigga, I've been to set your ass up. You got some bread and acting like you ain't trying to share. I mean, I better fuck around and set your ass up.
And you say you felt like that because you wasn't led by the Holy Spirit and you didn't have Jesus then.
When I was in my when I was in the world,
yeah,
hell no, I knew about Jesus, but I wasn't trying to talk about Jesus.
So
I was
you
trying to have
saying
that the furthest thing from my mind.
So what? So when you found Jesus and now you're led by the Holy Spirit. Now you don't have those same impulses to want to do harm and steal and do harmful stuff.
No. I'm trying to cover up those things. I'm trying to make up for them. You feel what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
I'm trying to create new memories and totally erase them old memories. You know what I'm saying? Because I still remember the treachery and stuff like that.
Right.
I wanna forget about it totally, and I forgot about a lot of things I've been reminded about. You know what I'm saying?
Could you have become an essential, decent person without Jesus and the Holy Spirit?
Absolutely not.
What does that say about people who don't follow Jesus, who aren't led by the Holy Spirit, that are decent people?
Well, they're just that, decent people. See, I'm not searching for decency. I'm searching for life everlasting. I'm searching for the real life. See, this is the alternate.
So if someone is not following Jesus, don't believe in Jesus, they're not led by the Holy Spirit, yet they do good works. They do good works and they volunteer and stuff like that. What does that say about people like that?
Well, what do they say? They say they don't believe in God. Why would they anticipate some type of godly reward?
Well, what I'm trying to see is how come certain people can be decent without Jesus, but you couldn't?
Because I'm a fucked up person. Fucked up person. I can remember being a real sweetheart as a kid, but see, I got bullied on, man. I went through tough shit, man. I seen my mama spaced out here. I went through I went down a path that created a monster. And when I got to the age and when I got to the knowledge of how to be a monster, that's exactly what I was. I was that. You know what I'm saying? I stabbed anybody I came across. You smoke, my nigga Donald. I got some people that I would never, hurt, but it's some people that I don't trust and that have done messed up stuff to other people that I would hit, at that time in a heartbeat with no hesitation. You know what I'm saying? Strictly because I wouldn't trust this nigga with my life. I don't trust you with my life. I'll get you. That's just the way it was.
There are people in other religions who follow other gods who will say the same thing about their God. They will say the same thing that you're saying about your God, right? How do you know you got the truth and they don't?
I don't really care if the thing is, the truth is only for those that's willing to accept it. This truth that I bring to the table. If you don't accept it, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to.
Go ahead.
It's just another person that didn't accept the truth.
Well, what I'm saying is, if they saying that they have their own walk with their God and they have similar experiences like how you have, which a lot of people do, what separates your God from their God other than the fact that it's your God?
I wouldn't know.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? I've ventured off into the Islam thing.
Hmm.
I think that's about as far as I went to
Yeah.
venturing off,
42,
anywhere.
4,200
What's that?
religions in the world.
Yeah.
4,200.
Ventured off into that, and I studied about other religions that I had questions about.
Hmm.
And when you do your own research and look at things through your own eyes, you'll see that there's a lot of tail chasing going on
Hmm.
with these other religions. There's a
Hmm.
lot of things that don't make sense as a logical person.
Hmm.
And when I say don't make sense, preaching with the same mouth saying kill, uh saying love, and not kill because somebody's trying to take your life, kill because this person don't believe the same thing you believe.
Hmm.
And I'm speaking on these days and times.
Right.
I'm not speaking on before the promised seed. I'm
Hmm.
speaking on these days and times, right? So
Right. Hmm.
when you come into the knowledge where you say, I'm through with playing, I want to know the truth, I want to get to the bottom of this,
Hmm.
and you do the necessary things you do to find out the truth.
Hmm.
Well, one thing happens when that happens. The
Hmm.
creator, when you experience that, the creator himself sees you doing
Mm.
this. And when he see you exercising faith and finding him, he allow himself to be found. Period.
Mm.
Period.
Mm.
And it's no guarantee. As I've shown you, as I've shared with you, there's no guarantee when you find him that you're going to cling to him. Some
Hmm.
people find him and they run. That's kind of like what I did, because like I told you, the first it was scary to me. It was real scary to me. I've been programmed a certain way, and to have that program shattered in just 1 second, dog, it was like it was scary to me. And I tried to do everything I can do to callous that feeling I had, that scariness I had. And sure
Mm.
enough, years later, when I had enough of bumping my head and going around in circles, I did that same thing. And just like I never left, just like I never turned my back on him, here you go again. I'm stuck.
Mm.
I'm stuck now, brother. So I don't really, if you need what I got, so be it. If you don't need it, never in the gospels where you see Christ made somebody believe or listen to him. You feel me?
Hmm.
Never. He never forced. He was somewhere. If you wanted to hear what he had to say, you came to where he was. You caught him walking up the streets, spitting them bars, you listened to him.
Hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? If you didn't want it, you didn't have to get it. It's plenty of people that didn't listen to Christ.
Hmm.
Plenty of people that didn't like him. When it came time to vote for him or vote for this guy, it wasn't no problem with vote for the other guy. Wasn't no problem.
Mm.
They hated that man. That man put a monkey wrench in their businesses. All that stuff, dog. When he had all them pigs crash into that water, man, niggas was trying to kill him after that. You know how much money that was?
Mm.
Man, niggas wanted to kill him, man. It's serious business. Remember, it's the same grid, man. We still the same attitudes and stuff like that we were back then. Don't nobody play about their money. Nigga will kill you about their money. I don't give a fuck who you is. And then you
Yeah,
walking
that's
around.
true.
Hey, you walking around here, you ain't strapped neither. You telling your mans them to put up their sword, nigga, we'll kill you. About our money, nigga. Care if you
Hmm.
who you the son of what, nigga? That was just over $1 million, nigga. You gonna give me something? Or I'm gonna get this life about you. Shit.
Hmm.
No joke, man. But despite people not wanting to know what I'm trying to give, that
Hmm.
still is not going to stop me for trying to
Oh
stop
no,
that
yeah, it shouldn't. It
for
shouldn't.
stepping in that manhole. I'm still going straight up stranger.
I was just trying to figure out.
Hey, nigga was just across the street laughing at me. Look at that big motherfucker over there. And I'm still gonna be like, hey man, what? Hey, watch out! You
Oh
know.
yeah, yeah. I'm the same. Yeah, I'm the same way.
hmm So you do know. You talking about you don't know what's the truth. You do know what the truth is. That's the beginning of it right there.
Nah, I'm talking about the origin of the universe.
So you ain't got love for your fellow man.
Yeah, that ain't got nothing to with the
I
ain't got
said,
nothing
do
to
you
do.
have love for your fellow man?
Of course.
You say yes, right?
Hmm.
That's the beginning of it, brother. The love part.
Yeah,
That's
but
where it
what that
all
got to do
starts,
with
Bree.
the origin of the universe?
That's where the origin of the universe comes from.
As
Love.
you believe it.
Nah. So why you think you scratch yourself and a scab come over?
'Cause
Why
that's
you think you get into a fight and a nigga hit you in your eye and turn that bitch red and black and a couple days later that bitch back here? Why you think that happened? You think that happened because of an explosion or somebody gave you properties to heal itself out of love? Which one you think it is?
I don't know which one it is. I told you I don't know. I have no
Oh, you
idea.
know. Oh,
I
you know,
don't.
nigga.
I
You
don't
know.
know.
You know.
But the
You just
science
told me
explains it
you just
through
told me you
biology.
would save a nigga life. You know what it
What's
is.
up, man? You got a pack and slip. Just pack and slip. No, I don't really know.
Talking about he don't know CC. Oh, he know.
Nah,
He said he'd save that nigga life. He know. Mm.
that's just because I'm a decent person. That's why.
Because you a decent person.
Yeah, I'm a decent
And that's
person.
that's good enough for me. That's good
That ain't
enough
got
to
nothing
know
to do
you
with
know.
that ain't got nothing to do with the universe, how the universe is created.
I don't know. Because if we come from an explosion,
I didn't
suicide and all that
I
shit is just a part of the explosion. What you
Yeah, but
talking about?
I didn't say I believe in the Big Bang, bro. You keep on thinking I believe in the Big Bang.
Oh,
I
you
don't
believe listen, you don't believe we just appeared here.
I don't know how we got here.
No, 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 no. See, you've been able to escape for a while.
Nah, I'm
You ain't
telling you. I'm
escaping no
saying,
more,
so
bro.
what's wrong with me saying I
Nah,
don't know how we got here?
because it's incomplete. It's incomplete.
Yeah, that's what I don't know mean. I don't know means I don't know.
Uh-uh.
I can't explain it. I'm not about to just
Hey,
play
hey,
a guessing game and say, you know what, any, mini, miny, mo. I don't know.
Nah.
hey! I tell you what, then, Bree. Let's figure it out right now.
All right, bet. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out.
Hey, CC, open up a show, man, so y'all can talk me to sleep, man. I gotta turn this one off. My computer about to die.
Let's figure it out.
What's up, CC? Can you open up one, man?
I can't hear in a few. I was in
Were
the
you
middle
out?
of something.
Oh, you is?
Not, yeah, I'm good.
Okay, I gotta crash, y'all. I gotta be back at work at 10 o'clock tonight, man. And I know, man, it's gonna take me a second to get comfortable and go to sleep. Y'all know I wasn't planning on doing a curler thing, god damn it. I said what the fuck did I call it? A curl nation. Nah, that ain't what I called it. That ain't what I
that
called it. What
sounds like Hammer Nation.
what the hell did I well hold up, I'm gonna find no, I can't see it now. I'm looking at this nigga play this Star Wars game. I called it a damn the hell with it, man. Hey, We're gonna pick this up later because by the time y'all talk to
Yeah.
me again, I'm gonna be at work and we're gonna run this, y'all. You did? I'm gonna have the
All right,
data.
man.
I'm gonna have the data, baby. I'm gonna have the data. So let's go ahead and pick this up where we left off at tonight. All right.
All right,
So,
then, King.
Peace, y'all. Thank y'all for coming to hang out with me. I see y'all when I get to
Peace,
work
Bree.
tonight.
all right, Christ, baby.
Peace.